Ben Tanner.
It's time now for high school baseball from your hometown radio station, FM 95.3 WKLM.
It is time for Division II Sectional Championship Baseball from Don Coss Field in Cambridge. The Cambridge Bobcats, a record of 13-6, playing host to the West Holmes Knights with a record of 10-14 for the right to move on to next Monday's district semifinal game. Stay tuned. We'll be speaking with West Holmes head baseball coach Wyatt Miller on the pregame show on WKLM.
Denko Marketing of Millersburg has customers in all 50 states, Canada, and South America. Each day, over 300 shipments of garage door parts are shipped to customers everywhere by Denko Marketing. And while Denko Marketing appreciates this wide and varied market in the country and in the world, the thing they appreciate most is where they are located: home. That's why they support various community activities and devote as much attention to here as to there. At Denko Marketing, the most important business at hand is the business of home.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rhodey's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
Discover this new construction plan unit development, single-family home, located at 1001 Sycamore Lane in Millersburg. That is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions, with an asking price of $239,000. This townhouse property was built in 2023. It has 2 bedrooms and 2 full baths, with 1,400 square feet. Located in the West Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Pedro Guzman at 330-852-4111 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
Taking on a large exterior home project is no small task. When you're looking for the best options in roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Provia products are the clear choice. At Provia, quality is engineered into the product, integrity is never compromised, and local craftsmanship delivers a stunning final result that will last for generations. Our experts at Keim Home Center are here to help you explore the possibilities. Visit Keim in Charm, Ohio. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and Millersburg Electric has some of the best deals in a long time during the Memorial Day Mega Sale. Save hundreds with manufacturer discounts and rebates from all the best brands, including GE, Cafe, Frigidaire, Speed Queen, Whirlpool, and Maytag. Just in time for summer grilling season, get free assembly on all Weber grills. We offer free in-carton drop-off on all appliances, or have our dedicated delivery team professionally install your appliance purchase. Qualified customers get 0% financing through May of 2025 during the Memorial Day Mega Sale at Millersburg Electric. Visit us today or shop 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at HummelGRP.com.
Hi, I'm Eugene with Yoder Family Roofing and Spouting. We are located in Millersburg, Ohio, and have been serving our community for the past 25 years. When was the last time you thought about having your roof inspected or spouting cleaned? You can find us online at yoderfamilyroofing.com or by giving us a call or text at 330-695-3000. Again, that's 330 695-3000 for all your roofing and spouting needs.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371. It's time now for Inside the Dugout, brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Alongside West Holmes Knights head baseball coach Wyatt Mellors, we get set for sectional tournament play against Cambridge, and for your team finish up regular season play at 10-14. Wyatt against another competitive schedule. Your thoughts on how the regular season kind of played out for your team?
Yeah, it was up and down. We play that competitive schedule for a reason. We're trying to prepare ourselves for days like today. This is the start of our second season. We consider ourselves 0-0 going into this game against Cambridge. Obviously, we played them earlier in the year, didn't have the outcome that we wanted, but we know who they are, they know who we are, and hopefully we can come out here with a win.
Say, from that standpoint, sometimes you get into tournament play, you don't know a whole lot about your opponent. These guys, as you said, know that, not a whole lot of surprises on either side.
Yeah, it's a huge benefit for us, to be able to know this team, be able to already have a game against them. Obviously, they're who knocked us out last year, so we're pretty familiar with them. And, one advantage to them is they're familiar with us, too. So, we just have to go out there, play our game. We feel like if we play our game, we come home with a win, and that's how we felt the last two games, and that's why we're here today.
Two closely matched teams you think about. You mentioned last year's loss, a 2-run loss, a 1-run loss, regular season this year. So both games have been really nip and tuck, but at the same token, as a team going in here, a team that certainly you guys are very capable of beating.
Absolutely, and that's right. That's why we're here. We had the opportunity to jump on them, and that's exactly what we did. We talked with the team, and they felt like we didn't play our best game in those two games that we did lose to them. And we feel like if we come out here, we'd be great. That's what I've been preaching all week, is that we have to come out, we have to be great, we have to play our game. If we do that, we'll come out with a win.
So I was going to ask you about that. Obviously, play your game here. Any other differences that it's going to take to come out here and get that victory?
We have to be aggressive. We have to be aggressive from the first inning to the seventh inning. I think that's what we've struggled with the most. We've seen hints of it, in innings in certain games, but we have to carry it through the whole entire game from the beginning to the end. So hopefully we do that today.
Wyatt, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Matt.
That's the voice of West Holmes head baseball coach Wyatt Miller.
Inside the Dugout has been brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
Attention commercial building owners. Are you tired of dealing with persistent leaks in your flat or low slope roof? Look no further. MEB Systems in Sugar Creek are your go-to experts for all your roofing needs. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that pesky leak, a complete roof replacement, or a new build, they've got you covered. Don't let roofing troubles rain on your parade. Call MEB Systems and experience top-notch service and peace of mind. Call MEB Systems Incorporated at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mbsystems.com. That special day is coming when that small child that you've always cared for will officially be all grown up and ready to take on that next phase of their life. When it's time to celebrate that special occasion, let Rody's IGA take care of all your graduation party needs. Their deli and bakery department can customize meat and cheese platters, watermelon boats, relish trays, salads, homemade dips, party buns, and those special graduation picture cakes. Stop in or call ahead at 674-7075 for graduation and Memorial Day. So after the applause, let the party begin at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg. At Pomerene Hospital, they understand that access to quality health care is essential for rural and small-town residents. Each day, their specialists provide nationally recognized care at facilities across Holmes, Ashland, and Tuscarawas counties. Whether you're growing a family or making the most of your golden years, you can trust them for reliable patient outcomes at every stage of life. From outpatient services to advanced treatments, learn how they're setting a new standard for community-based health care. And remember that no matter where life takes you, Pomerene is just around the corner. Find a location at pomerenehospital.org.
Vikert Concrete, located on County Road 189 between Benton and Holmesville, specializes in ready-mix concrete and state-approved limestone, sand, and gravel. All mixed styles are available, and you can count on fast, dependable delivery and competitive prices. Vikert Concrete has served Holmes and surrounding counties for over 75 years. Call Vikert Concrete today for all your concrete needs at 674-0038. Remember, for quality concrete, it's Vikert Concrete.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details. Located on State Route 83 in Millersburg.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Firestone Farm Tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm Tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Get your Firestone tires at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, Millersburg.
Hi, this is Corey with Burgett Insurance. If you can't remember the last time you've reviewed your insurance policies, you're not alone. Burgett Insurance and Buckeye Insurance Group work together to make sure you are properly covered. Call the friendly, knowledgeable staff of Burgett Insurance at 330-276-3791. We provide service that exceeds expectations and coverage that meets your needs. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
Spring has sprung, which means it's time to tackle those outdoor projects. Make it easy and go to D&M Rocks, your one-stop shop for landscaping supplies. Need to spruce up your flower beds? We have mulch, gravel, limestone, and sandstone. Want to put in that patio? We have natural stones, patio pavers, fire pits, and wall stones. If it's an excavating project, we have base materials, culvert pipe, topsoil, and fill dirt. We also offer delivery. For our full inventory, stop in and see us at 4392 County Road 58 in Millersburg. Check us out on Facebook or visit our website at www.dmrocks.net. You can also give us a call at 330-473-6020.
Check out the new Culture, Provy, and manufactured stone options at MRV Siding Supply. The deep shadow lines combined with authentic coloring produce dramatic effects in all of Provia's manufactured stone products. Choose from a selection of 11 different styles in many different colors. That's MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
West Holmes comes in with a record of 10-15 on the season. As for the Knights this season, as they, of course, finished up also in OCC play at 6-8 in conference play. Cambridge comes in with a record of 13-6 on the season for this Cambridge Bobcats team as well. Of course, the two teams faced off against each other earlier in the regular season, and for the two teams, it was Cambridge edging West Holmes by the score of 4-3 in a close battle. And of course, last year in the district semifinals in Division II, Cambridge defeated West Holmes by the score in that game of 3-2. So both very close games in last year's matchup and this year's matchup, and West Holmes was low-scoring one-run defeats to this Cambridge team. So plenty of motivation for both sides entering this matchup in the sectional championship game this evening. Of course, West Holmes out of the OCC, where Mount Vernon won the Ohio Cardinal Conference title. They went 12-2 to capture conference title play, while New Philadelphia and Ashland each finished up at 10-4. Worcester just below that in West Holmes at 6-8. Worcester finished up with 7 wins in the OCC season. Of course, this is the Division II East 1 district, and for West Holmes, the 10 seed playing at the 7 seed Cambridge here at Don Coss Field. The winner of this game moves on to take on either the top seed St. Clairsville or the 20 seed Buckeye Local in the district semifinals next Monday. It'll be May 20th at 5 o'clock, and then it'll be at a neutral site. Lower half of the bracket tonight has the 3 seed Steubenville playing host to the 13 seed Philo. Winner of that game will face the winner of the number 11 seed East Liverpool in the 5 seed New Philadelphia. Of course, earlier today in Division III, district semifinals softball from Norway, Triway defeated Independence 5-0, and Triway with that impressive victory for them, and able to get that victory for them. It was also led by Triway senior pitcher Carter Wachtel, who recorded her 1,000th career strikeout, and of course she had 16 strikeouts in the Titans' 5-0 win. So what a career for Carter Wachtel, then able to move on, of course, to the district championship game coming up for them, coming up against on Thursday against either Mapleton or Norway in that matchup. Also tonight on WKLM-FM.com, the stream too, and also on the WKLM YouTube page, we have the Division IV sectional tournament baseball contest has Highland playing host to Bridgeport. That'll be on YouTube tonight, right here on the WKLM YouTube page and also on stream too. Stay tuned. We'll have more to come on the pregame show after this on WKLM.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Clark Electric Motors and Supplies has been striving to provide the area's best in electric motor services and power transmission needs since 1995. Hi, this is Noah Clark, and with over 120 years of combined experience in electric motor repairs and service, the staff at Clark Fowler can provide unmatched 24-hour emergency services and rapid turnaround. Clark Fowler Electric is the area's leader in electric motor repair, products, parts, and on-site services. If you need custom solutions for your electric motors, factory, or business, contact Clark Fowler Electric at 330-262-0906 or visit our website at clarkfowlerelectric.com.
Are you ready to tackle home improvement with a winning team? Look no further than Wayne Door, your MVP for all things doors and windows. Score big with their championship lineup: garage doors, openers, entry and storm doors, windows, patio doors, and more. Just like a winning play, Wayne Door offers an unbeatable sales team, flawless installation, and game-changing service. Their local experts ensure you're always in the lead. Don't settle for anything less. Visit them today at WayneDoor.com or stop by their showroom and elevate with your home improvement game with the experts. Wayne Door, people you can trust since 1973.
Buckeye Career Center
Adult education can help you discover your passion and prepare for your future. In addition to our 9 full-time adult programs and endless part-time and career enhancement courses, we also offer the Adult Diploma Program for free. ADP is open to Ohio residents 20 or older who would like to obtain a high school diploma, career technical certificate, and industry-recognized credential. Eligible programs include auto tech, nail tech, phlebotomy, STNA, firefighter, and welding. Call 330-339-2288 to register.
Berlin Heating and Cooling wants to wish all the local teams good luck through their season. Berlin Heating and Cooling installs Rheem equipment and services all other types of equipment. For any team to be successful, you have to have the right player, and they are wanting to add to their team. Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your local Rheem Pro partner, today at 330-893-3057.
Denko Marketing of Millersburg reminds you that a properly working and maintained garage door is critical to safety. Door springs, bottom brackets, cables, and supports are under extreme tension and can cause serious injury if dealt with improperly. That's why your local garage door dealer is the one to trust. His professional expertise keeps your garage door working as it should and puts the job in the right hands. A safety and service tip from Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rhodey's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
A single-family home located at 2735 Township Road 444 in Walnut Creek is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $399,000. This property was built in 1938 and has 6 bedrooms and 3 full baths with 2,925 square feet, located in the East Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Steve Mogg at 330-852-4111 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
And today's starting lineups are brought to you by Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. The member services team processed over 36,000 phone calls in 2023. And when you call them during business hours, you talk to someone located in Millersburg who is ready to help answer your questions and provide member service excellence. Local is what they are all about. Starting this evening for the visiting West Holmes Knights and leading things off, that'll be the sophomore second baseman Brock Gallion. While batting second is the sophomore first baseman Cooper Booth. Batting third is junior pitcher Carson Tanner. In a cleanup spot for West Holmes, that's senior shortstop Hunter Aaron. Batting fifth is junior third baseman Morgan Smith, while batting sixth, that's the senior center fielder Graham Martin. Batting seventh, that's senior left fielder Gus Warner. In the eighth slot is junior catcher, that's Jefferson Yoder. And batting ninth is freshman DH Ben Tanner. He'll be DHing for the starting right fielder, and that is senior Sam Sprang. West Holmes, the 10 seed, the record of 10-15, and they're coached by Wyatt Miller. And for Cambridge, the home team leading things off for the Bobcats will be senior catcher, that's Reagan Rogers, while batting second is the senior second baseman Keaton Kaiser. Batting third is senior shortstop, that's Braden Gregg. And a cleanup spot for the Bobcats, that's sophomore pitcher Dawson Geese, while batting fifth is sophomore center fielder Mason Gregg. Batting sixth is the senior first baseman Cohen Stoner. Batting seventh, that's junior right fielder Connor McIntyre, while batting eighth is sophomore left fielder Michael McHale. In batting ninth is the junior third baseman Riley Wilson. Cambridge, the 7 seed, a record of 13-6. They've won 3 straight, and they're coached by Jamal Lowry. And the starting lineup is brought to you by Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. Keeping the lights on isn't enough. They're not your typical electric company, as they're a local not-for-profit electric cooperative. They power our community with more than just electricity, as they work to bring jobs and investments to the area. Why? Because this is our home. Stay tuned for the national anthem, and also we'll have a discussion with our color commentator, Bill Pym, and also the opening pitch coming up very shortly on WKLM.
Taking on a large exterior home project is no small task. When you're looking for the best options in roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Provia products are the clear choice. At Provia, quality is engineered into the product, integrity is never compromised, and local craftsmanship delivers a stunning final result that will last for generations. Our experts at Keim Home Center are here to help you explore the possibilities. Visit Keim in Charm, Ohio. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
The Memorial Day Mega Savings Event is underway at Millersburg Electric with savings throughout the store. Get a GE top-load washer and matching dryer pair for the low price of just $529 each. Just in time for the summer freezer season, save $350 on a Frigidaire 15 cubic foot chest freezer, now just $599. Building or remodeling, package discounts are available, and Millersburg Electric will keep your appliance package in stock until you're ready for delivery. Get 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit during the Memorial Day Mega Sale, all at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
West Holmes getting set for Division II Sectional Championship Baseball play at Cambridge. Matt Croy alongside Bill Pym for tonight's broadcast. And Bill, for you, just as a coach for you over the years, what's the biggest thing you're stressing to your team here as you get set for postseason play in a situation like this?
Well, the big thing for tournament is it's a whole new season, and that's in any sport, basketball, football, whatever the case may be. It's a whole new season. What you've done in the regular season doesn't matter. Everybody starts out 0-0. Anything can happen. Throw the records out the books, throw the seeds out,
And the biggest thing in these games here, but based on that, Bill, is mistakes make a big difference, right? You kind of minimize the mistakes in games like this.
Yeah, you certainly do. You maybe approach it a little bit differently. You don't stay with your starting pitcher so long. If he's having trouble throwing strikes, you might want to get him out of there, because if you lose, you're going home and your season's over.
You look at this West Holmes team, they've shown they can play with anybody. When obviously they've gotten some losses along with that, playing that tough schedule here. But a team, when they go out there and play their game and the way they're capable of, they can beat about anybody they face.
We've been saying all year that they're probably somebody you don't want to face in the tournament. You might look at their record at the drawing and say, I want to play them. I don't think you want to play West Holmes. They're not somebody you want to face. Their pitchers throw strikes. They got 4 good pitchers. They can bring them all in tonight. Who knows what we'll see. The top of their order has been hitting the ball all year. They're a dangerous team for sure.
With that said, of course, the two teams, they faced last each other in the district tournament, lost by a run to the West Holmes. This year they faced and lost by a run. So really two teams that have really had some really good matchups over the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, keep in mind Cambridge, when they played West Holmes on a Friday night in that youth night game, we did that game. Cambridge only had 2 hits that game. Take away the walks, take away some errors in that rough inning, that 6th inning when they got 3 runs, and West Holmes wins that game. West Holmes really should have won that game. So I'm sure the Knights are going in pretty confident tonight, feeling like they should be the winner, like they are the better team.
We'll see what happens here this evening. Again, Bill Pym alongside for the broadcast. We'll take a break. We'll come back with tonight's national anthem and the opening pitch on WKLM.
Configuring the Bluetooth. Deciding who controls the music. Remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at HummelGRP.com.
Hi, I'm Eugene with Yoder Family Roofing and Spouting. We are located in Millersburg, Ohio, and have been serving our community for the past 25 years. When was the last time you thought about having your roof inspected or spouting cleaned? You can find us online at yoderfamilyroofing.com or by giving us a call or text at 330-695-3000. Again, that's 330-695-3000 for all your roofing and spouting needs.
With today's market instability, many homeowners are looking to upgrade their existing home rather than buy or build a new one. At Home Siding Contractors, we know choosing the many colors and styles of siding, replacement windows, and doors can be overwhelming. At Home Siding Contractors, we can help make that decision easier. Durability, beauty, and low maintenance over time describes our products the best. Call Home Siding Contractors today at 888-725-6619 and let our professional staff help upgrade your home today.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Attention commercial building owners. Are you tired of dealing with persistent leaks in your flat or low slope roof? Look no further. MEB Systems in Sugar Creek are your go-to experts for all your roofing needs. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that pesky leak, a complete roof replacement, or a new build, they've got you covered. Don't let roofing troubles rain on your parade. Call MEB Systems and experience top-notch service and peace of mind. Call MEB Systems Incorporated at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mbsystems.com.
Wearing number 3, base, Keaton Kaiser.
And today's national anthem is being brought to you by the Holmes County Veteran Services in Millersburg.
Braden Gray. On the hill tonight, the pitcher, number 15, Dawson Geese. In center field, number 5, Mason Gray. Wearing number 8, playing first base, Cohen Stoner. Number 1, your right fielder.
Give me Fort Fry's record anywhere there.
Yeah, Fort Fry's record. They're, I can tell you.
Are they any good?
Yeah, they're.
That special day is coming when that small child that you've always cared for will officially be all grown up and ready to take on that next phase of their life. When it's time to celebrate that special occasion, let Rody's IGA take care of all your graduation party needs. Their deli and bakery department can customize meat and cheese platters, watermelon boats, relish trays, salads, homemade dips, party buns, and those special graduation picture cakes. Stop in or call ahead at 674-7075 for graduation and Memorial Day. So after the applause, let the party begin at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg. At Pomerene Hospital, they understand that access to quality health care is essential for rural and small-town residents. Each day, their specialists provide nationally recognized care at facilities across Holmes, Ashland, and Tuscarawas counties. Whether you're growing a family or making the most of your golden years, you can trust them for reliable patient outcomes at every stage of life. From outpatient services to advanced treatments, learn how they're setting a new standard for community-based health care. And remember that no matter where life takes you, Pomerene is just around the corner. Find a location at pomerenehospital.org.
Vikert Concrete, located on County Road 189 between Benton and Holmesville, specializes in ready-mix concrete and state-approved limestone, sand, and gravel. All mixed styles are available, and you can count on fast, dependable delivery and competitive prices. Vikert Concrete has served Holmes and surrounding counties for over 75 years. Call Vikert Concrete today for all your concrete needs at 674-0038. Remember, for quality concrete, it's Vikert Concrete.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details, located on State Route 83 in Millersburg.
Are you ready to accelerate towards your dreams with a new car, ATV, boat, or some extra cash for personal needs? This is Zach Deidinger, a banking center manager at the Commercial and Savings Bank, here to help you fund your next adventure. Our team of experts is committed to finding the right solution for you with competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service. Visit csb1.com to apply online or give us a call at 800-654-9015 to speak with a loan specialist and discover the CSB Advantage. The Commercial and Savings Bank. Relationships you can bank on. Member FDIC.
Already here for the opening pitch of the contest, Division II Sectional Championship Baseball from Don Costfield in Cambridge. McRoy alongside Bill Pym for the broadcast. And here's the line in the first pitch. Going to be a fastball, going to be inside. It's ball one. Today's first pitch brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body. They'll help with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call, 674-1483. Now ready for the 1-0 offering. That's going to be fouled straight back to the backstop. It goes to 1 ball, 1 strike to Brock Gallion, who bats for the right side for the Knights. Wearing number 2, the sophomore second baseman. Gallion batting .282 and has 7 runs batted in on the season. Gallion followed by Cooper Booth, Carson Tanner, Hunter Aaron, then Morgan Smith, Graham Martin, Gus Warner, Jefferson Yoder. That pitch going to be swung on, be a bouncer down the first base side, stays fair. He'll be bobbled, picked up, and going to be not in time, I don't believe. And he'll beat out the throw on the toss to the first base, the pitcher covering Dawson Geese. Good hustle by Gallion, the error at first, and West Olds has a runner aboard.
Now batting for
So E3 on the play. Ben Tanner, of course, will round out the order for the Knights, but now Cooper Booth at the plate. Bats for the left side, wearing number 3, the sophomore first baseman, batting .187, 8 runs batted in. And Bill, one of those things where a chance to the first to maybe take advantage of that if you're West Holmes.
You couldn't hope for a better beginning if you're the Knights with that error on the first baseman. It should have been an out.
Here's the pitch. A fastball high and away. That's going to be ball 1 to Cooper Booth.
You know, I talked in the pregame about West Holmes feels pretty good. The thing of it is you haven't seen this pitcher. This is their ace. When you have tournament games, you're going to see their ace. It's hard to scout for that. This kid's throwing pretty hard.
And the pitch. And we have fastball pumped in there for a cold strike on the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Booth.
His last outing, he beat Fort Fry through 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, and 12 strikeouts through 99 pitches, 71 up for strikes, so he obviously pounds the strike zone.
Very impressive there. Booth squaring around for a bunt, then pulls it back. Now the pitch swung on and missed. For strike 2, goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes to Booth.
There's 2 things you look at when you watch the other team warm up. You watch the catcher throw, and you look in the bullpen and watch the pitcher throw. And I watch both of them for Cambridge, and they're pretty solid in both positions.
Amazing we can find just even the warm-ups watching those guys get ready.
Absolutely.
That pitch going to be a curveball, cold, strike 3 at the knees, and that's going to be out number 1 for West Holmes. Nicely paced pitch, and that'll be Carson Tanner at the plate. Tanner bats from the right side, wearing number 1, the junior pitcher. Batting .405, has a home run, and 24 runs batted in. In the field for Cambridge, the first baseman is Cohen Stoner. At second is Keaton Kaiser. At short is Braden Gregg. The third baseman, Riley Wilson. In left, Michael McHale. The center fielder, Mason Gregg. In right is Connor McIntyre. Catching is Reagan Rogers. On the mound in pitching is the sophomore right-hander. That's Dawson Geese. The tall right-hander stares in. Now the pitch. Curveball. That's going to be just a bit high for a ball. 1-0 count to Tanner with Gallion at first and 1 down.
Well, the success for the Knights this year offensively has been at the top of the order. It's probably the best hitter they've had all year, Carson Tanner, most consistent hitter.
The pitch one hit high down the left field line into foul territory. That's going to be out of play, and it goes to 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty sure Carson won't get called out on strikes. He's up there swinging the bat.
He's definitely a free swinger, him along with Hunter Aaron just behind him.
Yeah, everybody's got to do their job. The 2 hitters got to move that, that runner on first base. You got to move him to second, and then Carson's got to drive him in. Just do your job. Get a run at a time.
Here's the pitch. So I'm going to be fouled straight back and out of play. Goes to 1 ball and 2 strike. It really is one of those, each batter has a role, right? I mean, it's not always necessarily to get a hit.
Correct. We've said that all year. It's not always to get a hit. That was a pretty nasty breaking pitch, and it didn't even phase Carson. He just swung and fouled it off.
He stares in from the stretch. And the pitch. So I'm going to be lifted in the air towards shallow right field. Could be trouble. It's going to be in there for a bloop single. The second base is Gallion. He'll stay right there. It fell in there. And now runners are at first and second with 1 away. That was a tough pitch, outside breaking pitch that time, Bill. He just going to stuck his bat out there and down the right field for the base hit.
Yeah, right fielder's playing a little bit too deep, I think, for that one. Like I say, had we moved him, the runner, from first to second, now you have a run across the plate with that hit. No
doubt. Instead, Hunter Arn at the plate with runners at first and second with one away. Arn batting from the right side, wearing number 4, the senior shortstop, batting .357, 4 home runs and 15 runs batted in.
Just a pretty good guy to have up there, too, in this position.
He settles his way into the batter's box. East will look at second base toward home. Now the pitch. Fastball going to be just a bit inside. Actually, it is going to be a strike, 0-1 count to Arn. West Holmes against Cambridge, Division II Sectional Championship Baseball from Don Coss Field in Cambridge. Mac Roy alongside Bill Pym for tonight's broadcast. Couple looks at second base by Geese, the pitch. Fastball going to be a bit high for a ball. This game is being video live streamed on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of the Claxon communication team of Sheldon Stotts, Sidney Stewart, Andrew Dunlap, and Avery Stewart. It's also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Blaisdon Mullins back at WKLM Sports Central, the pitch. Fastball inside, that hit him. And hit him off the helmet there, and looks like Arn will be all right, and he'll go over to first base, and now bases are loaded for West Holmes with one out, and now really an opportunity, Bill, in this first inning.
Wow, he got plunked right in the helmet.
Yes.
That ball went flying, ricocheted off of his helmet. Didn't even phase him. Tossed the bat in the dugout and said, "Let's go."
West Holmes kids have hard heads out there, right, Bill?
Either that or good helmets.
That's right. Morgan Smith at the plate, and we know what he's done on the gridiron as well as on the baseball field. Bats from the right side, wearing number 12, the junior third baseman, batting .264, 11 runs batted in.
How many times have we said this season, you're the quarterback all season, you're in the ball 30 times a game. This is nothing new to you, situations like this.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and strike one. Big cut. Now 0-1 count to Morgan Smith. Bases are loaded for West Holmes in one out in the top of the first inning.
I told Coach Meller the other day after watching him the way they swung the bat at Triway in that game, that's the best I've seen him swing the bat all year. This kid being one of them, number 12, Morgan Smith. I mean, I hadn't seen kids take rips like that all year, so they've gotten better. That was a beautiful swing on that first pitch. He just missed the ball.
Here's the pitch. We're going to be a line down the right field line. It's going to be caught, but tagging from third coming toward home is Brock Gallion, and he will score easily. So there'll be a sac fly to right. Morgan Smith on that swing, and that'll score Gallion. West Holmes takes a 1-0 lead. A nice swing again for Smith. Hit that deep to right field, Bill, to easily score that run from Gallion.
Exactly what I was talking about. He didn't swing the bat like that earlier in the year. Now he's just ripping it. That ball could have been over the right fielder's head. It could have been really 3-run double very easily. That ball was smoked.
Yes, it was. Just happened to be that McIntyre and Wright was playing pretty deep out there.
Correct.
Graham Martin is at the plate, bat from the right side, wearing number 8, the senior center fielder, batting .254 with 7 runs batted in.
Knights now with a first-third situation. You might see something funky here if you try to get a run in with 2 outs. A good time to do it.
Fastball goes high for a ball, 1-0.
This is another one of those hitters I pointed out to Coach Miller that's swinging the bat a whole lot better than he did earlier in the year. Graham Martin.
That's what you're hoping to see.
That's why he's moved up in the order. He's up to .254 in his batting average.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss and a curveball away. He goes to strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Martin. Carson Tanner, of course, tagged from second with the third, so he's the third with Arn at first base after being hit by the pitch.
Coach Miller calling out the signals there. Something's probably up here first and third. We'll see what they do.
Now the pitch. Check swing, and going to be a called strike on the inside corner. 1-2 the count to Martin. Right now, Arn remains at first base. 1-0 West Holmes, top of the first.
Good pitch to run. You're probably going to see a breaking ball here. It's a good pitch to run.
East the pitch.
There he goes.
Swing and a miss on a curveball, strike 3. And that will do it for the inning. And 2 strikeouts by Geese, but West Holmes gets a run. And through a half inning, it's West Holmes 1 and Cambridge 0. This is Sectional Championship Baseball on WKLM.
This is Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. I have partnered with Buckeye Insurance Group to provide our customers with insurance coverage at competitive rates, backed by outstanding service. If you would like a no-obligation review of your farm, home, or auto insurance, see me, Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
Spring has sprung, which means it's time to tackle those outdoor projects. Make it easy and go to D&M Rocks, your one-stop shop for landscaping supplies. Need to spruce up your flower beds? We have mulch, gravel, limestone, and sandstone. Want to put in that patio? We have natural stones, patio pavers, fire pits, and wall stones. If it's an excavating project, we have base materials, culvert pipe, topsoil, and fill dirt. We also offer delivery. For our full inventory, stop in and see us at 4392 County Road 58 in Millersburg. Check us out on Facebook or visit our website at www.dmrocks.net. You can also give us a call at 330-473-6020.
Thinking about adding a deck or a new door? MRV Siding Supply has 35 to 40 storm doors on display in their state-of-the-art showroom with sliding patio doors in a new trending colors. Choose from a selection of indoor patio doors, Aries patio doors, Aspect patio doors, and designer hinge patio doors. That's MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg, along with Newark in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, or on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
All ready for the home half of the first inning. West Holmes with that 1-0 advantage. At the plate for Cambridge will be Reagan Rogers to lead things off, followed by Keaton Kaiser, Braden Gregg, Dawson Geese, Mason Gregg, Cohen Stoner, Connor McIntyre, Michael McHale, and then Riley Wilson rounds out the Bobcats lineup. In the field for West Holmes, Cooper Booth is the first baseman, Brock Alley at second, Hunter Arns at short, Morgan Smith is the third baseman, in left is Gus Warner, in center that's Graham Martin, in right field Sam Sprang, catching is Jefferson Yoder. Here's the pitch, swung on, bouncer toward third, it'll be glove on the backhand by Smith, throws the first base in time for the out. We go like that, Bill, one pitch, one out for West Holmes.
Didn't even get a chance to talk about Reagan Rogers.
No.
I was going to say he's got the quickest hands of anybody I saw all year, and he pulls everything.
And he did indeed pull it.
The very first pitch, he pulls it right to the third baseman.
So Rogers the ground out the third, retired by Morgan Smith. One up, one down for Cambridge. West Holmes up 1-0. Now the pitch. In the dirt for a ball goes to 1-0. Keaton Kaiser bats for the right side, wearing number 3, the senior second baseman.
This is their second best hitter from the last time we saw him play. They're 1 and 2 are the two people that make him go.
That curveball just a bit low for a ball, goes to 2-0. On the mound pitching, of course, is junior right-hander Carson Tanner. Here's the pitch. Fastball inside, and that hit him. And that'll allow Kaiser to take his base. Of course, we saw one of the West Holmes hitters, Hunter Arnby, hit by a pitch in the upper half of this inning. So I guess now they're even. So runner at first with one down. Braden Gregg stands in. Gregg bats for the right side, wearing number 10, the senior shortstop. Carson Tanner, that is the ninth batter he's hit on the spring. Came in with a record of 2-1, 1.84 ERA through to first base, and Kaiser slides in safely. Tanner threw 34 a third innings pitch, allowing 13 runs, 9 earned on the spring. Throws to first base again, and again it's Kaiser diving back safely. Tanner allowing 15 hits against him and striking out 45, walking 30. That pitch going to be in there for a strike. Now goes to 0-1 to Gregg. Runner first, one away. 1-0 West Holmes, bottom half of the first inning. Tanner the pitch. Swung on a miss for a strike. Through to second base, going to be not in time. And the stolen base for Keaton Kaiser. So the Bobcats have a runner in the scoring position. Oh, 2 count to Braden Gregg, though, as Kaiser gets that lead over at second base. Tanner, a look at second, now a look. And here's the pitch. It's going to be lined on the first base side and out of play. Here's a foul ball. The count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. West Holmes came in at 10-15. Cambridge at 13-6. And Tanner looks the runner back to the second base bag. Reminder, we're also video live streaming on YouTube the Division IV sectional tournament baseball matchup, Highland against Bridgeport. That pitcher will be lifted in the air down the first base side. Again, foul ball into the seats. And the count, again, stays at 0-2. Greg Fightons off some tough pitches by Carson Tanner.
Yeah, West Holmes has to adjust. He's swinging late. Last matchup, he walked once and got hit once. So they feel they can get him out.
Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3 on the outside corner, seat away, and he got him, and that's out number 2. It's a big strikeout for the Knights, and now Dawson Geese, the pitcher, he's at the plate. That's for the right side, wearing number 15 in the sophomore.
Normally this is a situation with the cleanup hitter and first base open where you'd put him on, but the last game, Geese struck out 4 times against the Knights, so they feel pretty comfortable pitching to him.
The pitch will not be a line down the right field line. It's a foul ball. In and a play goes to 0-1.
And the other night, it was a night game. Hit was to the right side. A lot of foul balls, which is what he's just done.
And Tanner will get ahead of the count early. Here's the pitch. That's going to be just a bit high for a ball. Evens it up 1 ball in 1 strike. 1-0 Knights. And again, we're in the bottom half of the first inning from Don Costfield in Cambridge. And Tanner will look the runner back. West Holmes wearing their red jerseys, blue numerals, and also white pants. Cambridge blue jerseys. That pitch going to be outside for a ball. In white pants, that pitch outside makes it ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to Dawson Geese. Kaiser leading off at second base. And the pitch by Tanner. Curveball. That's going to be in there for a cold strike. Evens it up 2 balls and 2 strikes to Geese.
I think this is as hard as I've seen Carson throw this year. He's really rearing back. But, the Knights have 4 pitchers, so you aren't saving anybody for tomorrow for sure.
Here's the pitch. It's going to be a line towards second in the right field, a base hit. Kaiser around third base coming toward home, and he will score on the throw. It'll be cut off by Booth. So that time, good pacey hitting by Geese as he took it to the opposite field, knocks in Kaiser from second, and we're all square at 1 apiece. If you look at the upper half of this inning for Cambridge, Bill, they had the air, kind of led to the free base pass of the run, and of course West Holmes with a hit batsman in this inning leads to a run.
Sure thing. So that stolen base helped. I'm sure Dawson Geese feels a lot better after he got that hit. He didn't do real well at West Holmes, so I'm sure that he got that monkey off his back for sure.
He made that adjustment. The ball goes down low for a ball. That throw by Carson Tanner. Mason Gregg's at the plate. Bats for the right side. Wearing number 5, the sophomore center fielder. Tied at 1 now, the pitch. So it'll be a high chopper down the first base side. It'll be gloved. Tanner throws the first base. Going to be in time for the out, and that'll do it here for the inning. However, Cambridge does score 1 to tie it up through 1. It's Cambridge 1 and West Holmes 1. This is Sectional Championship Baseball on WKLM.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies has been striving to provide the area's best in electric motor services and power transmission needs since 1995. Hi, this is Noah Clark, and with over 120 years of combined experience in electric motor repairs and service, the staff at Clark Fowler can provide unmatched 24-hour emergency services and rapid turnaround. Clark Fowler Electric is the area's leader in electric motor repair, products, parts, and on-site services. If you need custom solutions for your electric motors, factory, or business, contact Clark Fowler Electric at 330-262-0906 or visit our website at clarkfowlerelectric.com.
Are you ready to tackle home improvement with a winning team? Look no further than Wayne Dorr, your MVP ADP for all things doors and windows. Score big with their championship lineup. Garage doors, openers, entry and storm doors, windows, patio doors, and more. Just like a winning play, Wayne Door offers an unbeatable sales team, flawless installation, and game-changing service. Their local experts ensure you're always in the lead. Don't settle for anything less. Visit them today at waynedoor.com or stop by their showroom and elevate with your home improvement game with the experts. Wayne Door, people you can trust since 1973.
And top half of the second, tied at 1. Here's the pitch. It's going to be on the outside corner. It's going to be a cold strike. Gus Warner at the plate for West Holmes, the 7, 8, 9 batters. Warner, Jefferson Yoder, and Ben Tanner. Gus Warner bats from the right side, wearing number 6, the senior left fielder. The pitch going to be swung, be fouled straight back. New balls and 2 strikes to Warner. He's batting .203 with 6 runs batted in.
The Knights have struggled at the bottom of the order all year. If you're Cambridge and you're the pitcher, you're just trying to throw strikes and get out of the inning 1, 2, 3. You got a 203 hitter, a 159 hitter, and a 190 hitter. Strike out there.
Struck out right there and a breaking pitch away. And there's now 1 down. That's the 3rd strikeout thrown by Dawson Geese.
If you're West Holmes, you're just trying to get at least one of those 3 guys on to get back to the top with Gallion and maybe steal a run this inning.
Tied at 1 here in the top of the second. Here's Jefferson Yoder at the plate.
You never hate to concede an inning offensively.
The pitch will be fouled back and out of play.
Over our head.
Yoder bats for the right side, wearing number 5, the junior catcher, batting 159 and 6 RBIs. Like you said, just try and find some way to get somebody on.
Yeah, you get him on, even you can bunt with 1 out and move into second.
The pitch will be fouled straight back, goes to 0-2. And Geese doing what you want him to do if you're Cambridge, just throwing strikes.
Well, like we said, his last outing he threw 99 pitches and 71 of those were for strikes.
Yeah.
So
that's what he does.
He pounds the strikes down. He throws hard. He's good. And only a sophomore.
The pitch. Curveball going to be called. Strike 3 on the inside corner. Hit the dirt, though. Thrown the first base in time by catcher Reagan Rogers. And back-to-back Ks to begin the second. There's 2 away. Strikeout number 4 of the game for Geese, and now Ben Tanner is at the plate. He bats for the right side, wearing number 9, the freshman DH, batting 190. It has 2 runs batted in.
Jefferson Yoder looked like he was surprised by that pitch. You know, you have to realize as a hitter when you're down 0-2, you're probably going to see a breaking ball, and you got to be looking for that. You can't be surprised by that in that situation.
Sure. And here is the pitch. And that's going to be down low for a ball, 1-0 count. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Charm Pizza player of the game. That player receives 1 small pizza and a small 30 from Charm Pizza, State Route 557 in Charm. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tanner. Tanner, again, the freshman, into the lineup in this sectional championship game. Here's the pitch. Going to be a fastball, going to be just a bit low on the outside part of the plate. That'll be ball 2.
Yeah, he's the freshman brother of Carson Tanner.
Sure.
Takes a pretty good rip. He's swinging that ball better than we've seen all season as well.
Here's the pitch. Swung going to be fouled to the backstop. Good cut that time. Goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes to Tanner.
Yeah, that's a no-fear swing right there. You're just rearing back and swinging from your heels. Now he's sitting 2-2. You got to look for that curveball right here. I'm guessing it's probably going to be a breaking pitch. You got to teach young kids how to think as hitters, you know, in counts and figure out what's coming. There was that breaking pitch, like we just said,
and he fouls it back.
Yeah,
got a piece of it.
You ask yourself, is he going to come back with another one, or am I going to see the fastball?
As a pitcher, you always got to be thinking out there, and you should do as a hitter as well.
Correct.
That mental part of the game as Tanner steps back into the batter's box. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball away. Strike 3. That'll do it for the inning, and Geese strikes out the side. 1, 2, 3 it goes, and through 1.5, we're tied at 1. This is Sectional Championship Baseball on WKLM.
Buckeye Career Center Adult Education can help you discover your passion and prepare for your future. In addition to our 9 full-time adult programs and endless part-time and career enhancement courses, we also offer the Adult Diploma Program for free. ADP is open to Ohio residents 20 or older who would like to obtain a high school diploma, career technical certificate, and industry-recognized credential. Eligible programs include auto tech, nail tech, phlebotomy, STNA, firefighter, and welding. Call 330-339-2288 to register.
Berlin Heating and Cooling wants to wish all the local teams good luck through their season. Berlin Heating and Cooling installs Rheem equipment and services all other types of equipment. For any team to be successful, you have to have the right player, and they are wanting to add to their team. Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your local Rheem Pro partner, today at 330-893-3057.
Denko Marketing of Millersburg has customers in all 50 states, Canada, and South America. Each day, over 300 shipments of garage door parts are shipped to customers everywhere by Denko Marketing. And while Denko Marketing appreciates this wide and varied market in the country and in the world, the thing they appreciate most is where they are located: home. That's why they support various community activities and devote as much attention to here as to there. At Denko Marketing, the most important business at hand is the business of home.
In on a 1-0 pitch, it's Cohen Stoner who pops it up to shallow left field, charging after it, making the grab, Gus Warner. And just like that, there's one away on the pop out to shallow left by Cohen Stoner. For Cambridge at the plate, it's a 1-1 score. At the plate now going to be Connor McIntyre for the Bobcats. Number 7 batter in the lineup. He's followed by Michael McHale and Riley Wilson. McIntyre bats for the left side and the pitch by Carson Taylor, and that's going to be in there for a strike. 0-1 count to McIntyre, who bats from the left side, wearing number 1, the junior right fielder. 1-1 score, bottom of the second, now the pitch. So going to be a line towards short and caught by the shortstop. Hunter Arlen went down on his knees and made that grab on the liner to him, and there's now quickly 2 away. And that'll bring Michael McHale to the plate. McHale batting from the right side, wearing number 14, the sophomore left fielder.
You know, we talked last inning about trying to figure out what pitch was coming, whether breaking ball or fastball.
And here is the pitch. A curveball going to be down low for a ball. Actually going to be a strike, excuse me. I'm getting caught on that delayed call. It's an 0-1 count. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
One of the things we used to do, we had a classroom session. There are actually 12 different counts to a batter. Pitcher's ahead in the counts, probably going to be a fastball. Pitcher's behind, it's going to be a breaking ball. And so we would, as a class, you know, what's going to come on a 3-2 pitch? What's going to come on a 2-1 pitch? It's amazing how many kids would come up and say, "Coach, I never heard of that before. No one's ever told me that before." So they just are up there, just whatever comes, we're going to try to hit it.
Sure, yeah.
You know, and no trying to figure out what's coming. It's amazing that the kids would say that. But, yeah, we worked a lot on that, trying to figure out what pitch was coming. The thing about Coach Woods we've talked about, he calls the game backward.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on the fastball. But as you talked about, it becomes a guessing game if you're not thinking out there, and that makes it a lot easier to hit the baseball.
Yeah, he started all those hitters down with curveballs on the first pitch.
And 1-2-3 it goes, that time for the Bobcats, facing Carson Taylor, and that'll be his second strikeout. Through 2, we're tied at 1. This is Sectional Championship Baseball on WKLM.
Cambridge 1.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rhodey's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
Discover this new construction plan unit development, single-family home, located at 1001 Sycamore Lane in Millersburg. That is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions, with an asking price of $239,000. This townhouse property was built in 2023 and has 2 bedrooms and 2 full baths, with 1,400 square feet. Located in the West Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Pedro Guzman at 330-852-4111 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
Entering the top of the third inning, we're tied up at 1 apiece between West Holmes and Cambridge. Of course, the winner moves on to the district semifinals on Monday, and it's either the top seed St. Clairsville or the 20 seed Buckeye Local at a neutral site. Now to the top of the order, Brock Gallion. Second time through the order, facing Dawson Geese. Gallion, of course, got on by an error at first and eventually scored the first run of the game back in that first inning. Now the pitch. Curveball. That's a nice one in there for a cold strike. McRoy alongside Bill Pim for tonight's broadcast from Don Cosfield in Cambridge. Dawson Geese, the sophomore, now with the pitch. So want to be fouled straight back. And Geese has struck out 4. He's walked over. He's hit a batter on 32 pitches thrown through 2. West Holmes with the 1 run on 1 hit. They've left 2 runners on base. 0-2 count right now to Brock Gallion.
Yeah, you kind of feel like if West Holmes can get this kid on base that they're going to score. You really do.
Just kind of has that speed, that ability. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a line toward left center. That's going to be a hit. It rolls out into the left field fence area. Over to second base is Brock Gallion. He's digging for 3. Gallion going for the third base. Close play. Slides in. Going to be a close play. Going to be out at third base. How about that? They hit the cutoff man, the shortstop, Braden Gregg, who made a perfect throw to third, and they got Gallion trying to stretch that into a triple. It's a bad break that time for the Knights, and a really nice hit into that gap.
I think if I was the Knights, I'd go to the monitor on that one. And what's the coach do where he puts his hands to his ears? And that means we want a replay on it?
Yep, you like to do that.
Yeah, I didn't think that was that close.
So that takes a base runner away, and instead of a triple, there's 1 out and nobody aboard. Cooper Booth at the plate, who struck out looking in his first at-bat. It's a big out here in the second. The pitch. Swinging and missing a curveball in strike 1.
But props to Cambridge for making that play and getting the relay and getting it in there. Did it go to the shortstop? Was it 8-6-5?
It was, yes. Geese now with the pitch. Curveball again, going to be a bit off the plate for a ball. Goes to 1 ball, 1 strike to Cooper Booth.
Just in case you're keeping score at home, 8-6-5, center to short to third.
Get all those numbers down. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Big cut there. Goes to strike Duto, and it goes to 1-2 the count to Cooper Booth.
Cardinal rule in baseball is you never make the first or the third out at third.
Right.
You can't do that. It's just not worth the risk in that situation. With 1 out, maybe, yeah, you're trying to get to third.
Second base is already a scoring position, right, Bill? So you don't want to take that chance.
Yep. And my big thing was never make the third out at third. You're the same on second and third are pretty much the same with 2 outs.
Right.
You're going to score either way. That ball was right, perfectly placed in the gap. You couldn't have thrown it any better. Just what a hit. That's a shame for West Holmes. They might look back at that one and regret that.
Could be a key play. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Going to be a fastball just a bit inside. In ball 3, it's a full count to Booth. 1 down, nobody aboard. We're in the top of the third, tied up at 1. Geese now with the pitch. Swing and a miss and a curveball. He struck him out, and there's now 2 down. Just like that, the 5th strikeout thrown today by Geese. Carson Tanner's at the plate. He singled in his first at bat.
Carson Tanner, pitcher.
Again, at the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Charm Pizza Player of the Game. That player receives 1 small pizza, 1 small flurry from Charm Pizza, State Route 557 in Charm. Tanner trying to keep the inning going with 2 outs, nobody aboard. Now the pitch. That's going to be down low and away. It's going to be ball 1. Earlier today in Division III District Semifinal Softball, heard on WKLM, so Triway defeat Independence 5-0. Here's the pitch. Going to be down low and away for a ball, 2-0 count. As I mentioned right now, we have Division IV Sectional Tournament Baseball from Highland. That's being video live streamed also on YouTube. It's also on Stream 2 on our website. Highland taking on Bridgeport in that game. Here's the 2-0. It's going to be a line toward short, leaping grab, though, by the shortstop. That's Braden Gregg, and there's 3 down. So for West Holmes, no runs scored in the top of the third through 2.5. It tied at 1. This is Sectional Championship Baseball on WKLM.
Taking on a large exterior home project is no small task. When you're looking for the best options in roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Provia products are the clear choice. At Provia, quality is engineered into the product, integrity is never compromised, and local craftsmanship delivers a stunning final result that will last for generations. Our experts at Keim Home Center are here to help you explore the possibilities. Visit Keim in Charm, Ohio. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and Millersburg Electric has some of the best deals in a long, long time during the Memorial Day Mega Sale. Save hundreds with manufacturer discounts and rebates from all the best brands, including GE, Cafe, Frigidaire, Speed Queen, Whirlpool, and Maytag. Just in time for summer grilling season, get free assembly on all Weber grills. We offer free in-carton drop-off on all appliances, or have our dedicated delivery team professionally install your appliance purchase. Qualified customers get 0% financing through May of 2025 during the Memorial Day Mega Sale at Millersburg Electric. Visit us today or shop 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at humblegrp.com.
Home half of the third, tied up at 1 apiece still. At the plate for the Bobcats, the 9-1-2 batters. Here's the wide of the pitch by Carson Taylor. Swinging a miss at a fastball. Strike one to Riley Wilson, followed by the top of the order, Reagan Rogers and Keaton Kaiser. Wilson batting for the right side, wearing number 4, the junior third baseman. And here is the 0-1 by Tanner. A fastball a bit high for a ball. And for Cambridge, 1 run, 1 hit. They've left the runner on base. Tanner has struck out 2. He's walked nobody. He's hit a batter on 25 pitches through 2 innings. Now the 1-1. Curveball away, swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 2. Nice pitch that time. Will change the pace. Goes to 1-2.
That was almost an unhittable pitch. Outside corner, breaking ball that went straight down.
Here's the wide in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball away. He chased after it. Strike 3. And right now, Tanner looking pretty good. The third strikeout he's thrown. And now, for Tanner, he has retired 5 consecutive batters. And we go now to the top of the order for Reagan Rogers.
This is the guy you want to get right here.
He grounded out the third in his first at bat.
Yeah, we talked about he pulls everything. Just fantastically quick hands.
Here's the pitch. Curveball, that's a good one. In there for a strike. It's an 0-1 count to Rogers.
These are the kind of matchups you love to see in competition. A good pitcher against a great hitter. I'm going to throw my best stuff against you. We'll see what you can do with it.
See what happens. That pitch will be fouled back. A couple breaking pitches, and now quickly an 0-2 count to Rogers.
And he just took a rip at that, too.
Yes, he did.
Just got under it a little bit. Morgan Smith needs to be on his toes for sure.
Here's the pitch. Going to be down low. Smith up ahead of the third base bag there. Goes to 1-2 to Reagan Rogers.
He might be playing a little bit too close because
yeah.
if it comes to third, it's coming hard.
You talk about the hot corner.
Yep.
No doubt. Here's the wind, the pitch. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Struck him out, and now back-to-back Ks, and Tanner really dealing here at this point into the third inning. 2 down here in the third. Nobody aboard for Cambridge is Keaton Kaiser, who was hit by a pitch and scored a run, of course, in that first inning. The Killbuck Savings Bank proudly supporting the local youth, and they hope that you all knock it out of the park. That's the Killbuck Savings Bank. The wind, the pitch by Tanner. Fastball inside, that hit him again. How about that? The second time that Kaiser's been hit by a pitch. And he'll take his base. Of course, he scored the other time. And now at the plate will be Braden Gregg, who struck out looking in the first.
Braden Gregg, shortstop.
Yeah, I think it looked like he felt that one as he's taking those shin guards off here, getting ready to go to the first base. But sometimes it goes that way. Seems like a lot of times you see that. Maybe a couple of guys, one guy gets hit by a pitch a couple of times. You see it right here in this game this evening, and he'll trot his way over to first base.
Yeah, I don't know if he got hit in the hand or what, but you get hit in the hand holding the bat with a 85-mile-an-hour fastball, you're going to feel that for a long time. That can end a season in a hurry.
Yes.
You know, you see major leaguers get hit in the hand, and they're out for, 2 months.
Doesn't feel good as now Gregg will come to the plate.
27 bones in the hand. Did you know that?
Is that right? 27?
Yeah. Your 2 hands have 54 bones in them. Just a little tidbit there for you.
If one gets broken, though, it doesn't feel too good.
One of the 27 gets broken, you're in trouble. 206 bones in the entire body. 54 of them are in the hands.
Wow. Couple throws to the first base. Now another throw to first base. Tanner throws that one in the dirt, but Booth was able to knock it down at least. And that'll keep Kaiser at bay at first base.
I'm guessing you're going to see him run here. 2 outs.
Tanner the pitch. Swing and a miss. Big cut there. Goes to 0-1 though to Braden Gregg.
I know the Knights feel confident facing Braden Gregg. They had his number pretty well on that Friday night game.
Tanner throws to first base. Hits the dirt again and gets by Booth that time. Throw to second base is Kaiser. Booth Tanner rather going for that quick move, but the last couple of throws had gone in the dirt. That time it got by Booth, and it allows Kaiser to get over to second base on the throw in the air.
We're going to score that as an E1. Those of you scoring at home.
So runner at second base with a 2 down.
This is the guy you want to get. Your cleanup hitter had a solid hit last time up. So
here's the pitch. Fastball high inside. That's going to be a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gregg. Tied at 1, bottom of the third inning from Cambridge. Tanner, now the pitch. Her ball high. Hung up there that time. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now. Inning that began with back-to-back Ks by Tanner. But then they hit batsman, and here we are with 2 outs and a runner at second base. Tanner the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Hit off the glove of catcher Jefferson Yoder. That'll be a pass ball as that will allow the base runner Keaton Kaiser to go to third. 2 balls, 2 strikes, but now pass ball and a runner at third base with 2 outs. Bobcats an opportunity to try and take this lead, and of course 1 strike ends this inning. One ball game in the third. Tanner now with the pitch. It's going to be lifted up in the air and be foul and out of play. And the count will stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And so much of this, especially tournament play, Bill, as a pitcher, you're going to get guys on base, right? It's just a matter of what pitcher can keep their composure and kind of work their way through this critical situations.
Yeah, we talked earlier in the game about how you just throw everything you got as hard as you can and go as long as you can. You got 3 guys in the bullpen that can come in and relieve you. So give everything you got here. Don't save anything. Kind of remarkable that the Knights, their top 4 pitchers, Carson Tanner, Manny Camacho, Cooper Booth, and Morgan Smith, are all underclassmen.
Yes.
That's pretty encouraging as a coach that you got all 4 of those guys coming back. And those are all pretty good pitchers.
They've had really good years.
We've had the pleasure, you and I, of watching them develop over the year. I mean,
yes.
We've seen games where they didn't get out in the first inning, and watch. I saw Cooper Booth throw a triway. Man, that curveball of his is unhittable.
Sure.
And Morgan Smith, the improvement he's made, he struggled early in the year, and this kid right here struggled. And look how hard he's throwing. A lot to be looking forward to if you're the Knights, for sure. Your catcher's coming back, and your top 4 pitchers are all coming back.
Here's a 2-2 pitch by Tanner. Going to be swung on and fouled straight back, but it gives you mentioned a lot of to be excited about. And Morgan Smith, you talked about his improvement. His last outing against Lexington went the distance, and West Holmes won 2-1.
Yep.
But you didn't see that earlier in the year, but again, you saw that improvement.
Yep.
Tanner, here's the pitch again. Going to be a swing and a miss. Now, did he get a piece of it or not? He did. He got a piece of that, and just enough to get that in a foul ball. Keeps it at 2-2. Kaiser was charging toward home plate, but realized he'd got a piece of that ball. Tanner again from the stretch. And the pitch. Down low and away. That time, Gregg lays off it. And goes to 3-2 to Braden Gregg. Good battle here in this at-bat between Tanner and Gregg. Now the payoff. Fastball way high and inside. Good catch by Yoder just to grab that one. And as that gets to the backstop, that probably scores a run.
Yep, nice play by him.
It will be a walk, and that'll be the first walk issued by Tanner. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And now Dawson Geese is at the plate. Of course, he had the RBI single back in the first.
Talking about pitching, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention your son, Connor Croy, getting the job done at Ridgewood down there, sophomore. Pitched a 3-0 tournament win against Fort Fry recently, so a lot to be proud of there as a father, huh?
I appreciate that, Bill. Yeah, a lot to be proud of. The throw to first base and sliding back safely to the dad, Pregame Greg. But, sophomore, his first tournament game, got the win, so we felt pretty good for him last night.
Has he been pitching since he was a little boy?
He has been. He's been pitching for a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was a pitcher. My dad was a pitcher. Actually pitched at Marshall University for a while, so the pitch to be outside for ball. So good to see how he's come together.
Did not know that. You probably played pitch and catch in the backyard a time or two, huh?
Just a little bit, absolutely. 1-0 count to Dawson Geese. The pitch. Going to be outside for ball. Runner going, no throw made, as it'll be Greg easily over to second base.
You know, I was just thinking the other day, if I coached again, I would have the pitchers and fathers, all the players warm up with their father on the field at least one game, like they've always done in the backyard. Or mothers. Sometimes mothers are the ones that threw.
That's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Yep.
Some schools on senior night will do that. You warm up with your dad on the field. My dad threw to me all the time, so that's where I learned to play.
That's what it's all about. Of course, ultimately, the player has to figure it out on their own, but still, you hope you can kind of lead them in that direction. And
sure,
we've seen a lot of players be able to do that. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a curveball. That's going to be a strike. Goes to 2-1.
We talked about Coach Woods calling pitches backward. That was a 2-0 count. If 2-0 count's a fastball count, right? Well, he threw him a breaking ball. He had no business swinging at that pitch. It's 2-0. It's outside. You got to be thinking your pitch.
That pitch going to be a fastball, going to be just a bit off the plate. Didn't miss by much. 3-1.
2-0. We always said runners on third and second, 2 outs, 2-0 pitch. You got to be looking fastball right where I want it.
Right.
He got a breaking ball off the plate and swung.
You want to leave those alone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Chase the high heat that time, and that'll be strike 3, it looks like, actually, and that'll do it here for the inning. And that'll be the 5th strikeout thrown by Carson Tanner. And for Cambridge, no runs scored in the bottom of the third as Tanner works through the jam. And through 3, it's tied at 1. This is Sectional Championship Baseball on WKLM.
Hi, I'm Eugene with Yoder Family Roofing and Spouting. We are located in Millersburg, Ohio, and have been serving our community for the past 25 years. When was the last time you thought about having your roof inspected or spouting cleaned? You can find us online at yoderfamilyroofing.com or by giving us a call or text at 330-695-3000. Again, that's 330-695-3000 for all your roofing and spouting needs.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Entering the top of the 4th inning, we're tied up at 1 apiece between West Holmes and Cambridge. At the plate for the night, it's going to be the 4, 5, and 6 batters. Hunter Arn, followed by Morgan Smith, and then Graham Martin. Tied at 1. Been a good one so far as expected at Don Costfield. The pitch going to be a check swing, but it's in there for a strike. 0-1 count to Arn, who was hit by a pitch in the first.
He got a breaking ball outside, check swing. Once again, you got to lay off that pitch, then you're 1-0. You're in a fastball count. He's a really good fastball hitter.
The pitch. Fastball going to be, that time, on the outside corner. That's a called strike, and here we go, an 0-2 count to Arn to start things off. West Holmes a run, 2 hits. They left 2 runners on base. Dawson Geese, he struck out 5. He's walked no one. He's hit it better on 43 pitches. Now the pitch. It's going to be a line down the first base side. It goes foul. Stays at 0-2 to Hunter Arndt. Keim Home Center, your home building and woodworking destination, including lumber, building materials, and custom millwork. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio, or on the web at keimhome.com. And the 0-2 again. So I'll be fouled straight back. And the count stays at 0-2 to Arndt.
Yeah, he got that fastball right in the middle and really cranked on it. You throw this kid a fastball anywhere near the plate, he's going to hit the ball. It's a big at bat. You think it's only one at bat, but this is the kind of at bats, you got one of your best hitters up. If you get him on base, you can score a run. You might win 2-1.
That's one fly ball toward medium deep right field, going after it and making the catch. That'll be the right fielder, Connor McIntyre. Got just a little underneath of that on the swing, and there's now one away.
Yeah, it was a breaking ball. It was a ball. It was high.
Now batting for the night.
He didn't put a good swing on it, so he'd probably like to have that one back. It's a big out if you're Cambridge for sure.
One up, one down in the fourth, tied at 1 at the plate for the Knights. That'll be Morgan Smith, who had that sacrifice fly to deep right in RBI, his 12th RBI of the season that knocked in Gallion in the first.
He smoked that ball.
Yes, he did. Here is the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 count.
Everything he throws is on the outside corner. He's one of those guys kind of tough to umpire because nothing's right down the middle. Everything's on the corner.
Well, I mean, a line toward right field again, but playing about the same right exact depth at the medium deep level is going to be McIntyre. He makes the grab, and there's now 2 outs. And now Graham Martin at the plate, who struck out swinging in the first inning.
When's the last time you saw the right fielder catch 2 balls in a row to start an inning?
Right, yeah.
He's had a lot of action.
Yes, he has. I guess that usually means the pitcher's throwing pretty hard, right? As we've talked about.
Yes. Yes, when Hunter Arn's not getting around, you're throwing pretty hard.
Here's the pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss. That'll be strike 1. 0-1 count to Martin.
First pitch, curveball. Our rule was always you don't swing at a curveball. Do you have a strike on you? I've said that 1,000 times. Now you're down a strike.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 2, 0-2 count to Martin. What's the biggest key, Bill, as a hitter to pick up that curveball?
Just you think yes, 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 no. As a hitter, yes, 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 no.
You're right.
And lay off of it.
The pitch, going to be in the dirt for a ball. He lays off that one.
When you miss a curveball that bad on the first pitch, that's all you're going to see the rest of the game. We've said that before, and that was what he saw on the second pitch. He missed it. That's what he just saw on the third pitch. He's probably going to see another curveball here.
And the pitch. Going to be a fastball instead. Rung him up on the inside corner.
Or a fastball that you're looking for a curveball on.
That's why they throw him, and there'll be the 6th strikeout thrown in the game by Geese. 1, 2, 3 it goes for West Holmes through 3.5. We're tied at 1. This is Sectional Championship Baseball on WKLM.
Attention commercial building owners. Are you tired of dealing with persistent leaks in your flat or low slope roof? Look no further. MEB Systems in Sugar Creek are your go-to experts for all your roofing needs. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that pesky leak, a complete roof replacement, or a new build, they've got you covered. Don't let roofing troubles rain on your parade. Call MEB Systems and experience top-notch service and peace of mind. Call MEB Systems Incorporated at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mbsystems.com. That special day is coming when that small child that you've always cared for will officially be all grown up and ready to take on that next phase of their life. When it's time to celebrate that special occasion, let Rody's IGA take care of all your graduation party needs. Their deli and bakery department can customize meat and cheese platters, watermelon boats, relish trays, salads, homemade dips, party buns, and those special graduation picture cakes. Stop in or call ahead at 674-7075 for graduation and Memorial Day. So after the applause, let the party begin at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg. At Pomerene Hospital, they understand that access to quality health care is essential for rural and small-town residents. Each day, their specialists provide nationally recognized care at facilities across Holmes, Ashland, and Tuscarawas counties. Whether you're growing a family or making the most of your golden years, you can trust them for reliable patient outcomes at every stage of life. From outpatient services to advanced treatments, learn how they're setting a new standard for community-based health care. And remember that no matter where life takes you, Pomerene is just around the corner. Find a location at PomereneHospital.org.
Number 8, Cohen.
And home half of the fourth, we're tied at 1, and the very first pitch swinging is Mason Gregg. Hits a grounder to the second, gloved cleanly by Brock Elliott, throws to first base, and one pitch and one away already to Mason Gregg. His second ground out today. 1 up and 1 down in the bottom of the fourth, tied at 1, and that pitch in there for a strike now to Cohen Stoner. Stoner flew out the left in his first at bat. That pitch going to be off the mark for a ball. Goes to 1 ball and 1 strike.
We might remind our listeners that you can also watch this game on YouTube on Claxon Communications as it's being live streamed. You can actually watch it at any time. We've got Sydney, our team leader, Sheldon, our producer, and Andrew on the camera. What a team of workers there.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Going to be a swung on in foul tip to believe. Going to be stay up alive up there apparently. Going to stay at 1 and 2. But as mentioned, they do a great job. Claxon Communications allowing us to bring you the live stream coverage.
I've had people tell me it's like watching a major league game.
Runner towards second, glove on the move by Gallion. Throws the first in time for the second out.
I feel like Rick Manning up here, you know.
That's right. Absolutely.
You're Matt Underwood or something,
I guess I'm something like that, yeah.
From Ashland. Did you know Matt Underwood's from Ashland?
I knew he was from someplace in Ohio, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not too far away. OCC territory. Here's Connor McIntyre. Here's the pitch. In there for a strikeout, 1 count to McIntyre, who lined out the short. Again, you can find that live stream on the WKLM YouTube page. Here's the pitch, going to be inside for a ball.
Scored that last play, 4-3. They used to call Rick Manning, his nickname was 4-3 because he hit so many ground ball outs. I don't know if I can say that on the air or not, but just thought of that.
I don't think he's listening to us.
Probably not.
That curveball in there for a strike goes to 1 and 2 to McIntyre.
First round draft pick of the Tribe back in the day. Hit .625 at a high school in New York.
Wow.
Stud. Then we moved him to center field. Then he was a Gold Glove center fielder. For
right.
Sure. Yep. Good player. Good announcer.
Been doing it for a long time.
Sure.
Here's the 2-2. Want to be a bouncer toward short. Back in on the move by Arn. Off bounce throw to first base in time for the out. But he made that look easy. 1-2-3 it goes for Cambridge, and through 4 innings, we're tied at 1. This is Sectional Championship Baseball on WKLM.
Vikert Concrete, located on County Road 189 between Benton and Holmesville, specializes in ready-mix concrete and state-approved limestone, sand, and gravel. All mixed styles are available, and you can count on fast, dependable delivery and competitive prices. Vikert Concrete has served Holmes and surrounding counties for over 75 years. Call Vikert Concrete today for all your concrete needs at 674-0038. Remember, for quality concrete, it's Vikert Concrete.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details. Located on State Route 83 in Millersburg.
Now we're on here as we go to the top of the 5th inning. A pitch in there for a strike. An 0-1 count. Now the pitch going to be a swing and a miss in a strike. And Bill, that sounds familiar. He's thrown a lot of strikes here this evening.
He's thrown 57 pitches and 43 of them for strikes. That means 14 aren't. That's pretty darn good. We said before how he likes to pound the strike zone.
Gus Warner is at the plate. Now the pitch. It's going to be a line to center field. Going to be a base hit. Gus Warner, an 0-2 pitch. And that was a little over the plate, and Warner took advantage. Warner, a big leadoff single in the 5th inning.
Here we go. The Knights have what they want, that leadoff hitter on.
Jefferson Yoder at the plate. Warner, who had struck out his first time at bat, that single right there. Now Jefferson Yoder, he struck out looking in his first at bat back in the second.
Yeah, you got your 8-hitter up with a runner on first. You're probably going to sacrifice him in second. We said last time up Ben Tanner had those good swings, so they can move him into scoring position.
Here's the pitch. Shows bunt. He'll bunt it.
Perfect.
On the infield grass, barehanded through the first base by the catcher. Going to be off the bag, but nice play by the first baseman on that throw by catcher Reagan Rogers. Stewart came off the bag to grab it and make the tag on Yoder. They get the out, but the sac bunt does advance Warner over to second base. But just very closely to getting Yoder on board as well.
Textbook position on that bat. We talked before about on a bunt how you keep that barrel of that bat higher and in front of the handle, and the ball scientifically has to go down. So many people want to hold it parallel to the ground and pop it up. He did that perfectly. Ball went down. Doesn't have to be necessarily in a perfect spot. Just make it go down. There's your runner on second.
Runner at second, a one out for Ben Tanner. Number 9 batter on the Knights lineup. Now the pitch. Inside, that hit him. Fastball got too far inside, and he felt that one, but he'll jump right back up and go to first base. But Knights really something going here with 1 out, 2 runners aboard, and now to the top of the order. And that is the second batter that Neese has hit pitch now tonight.
That's kind of how you grow up as a freshman. You know, you just got plunked by about an 87-mile-an-hour fastball. That kid didn't even flinch.
Yep.
He got up, jumped up, ran to first. You're not even going to let anybody know it hurts.
That's right.
It has to hurt.
He's not going to tell him.
Yeah, good for him.
Brock Gallen, he's gone on board twice today. Of course, got on by the air and scored the lone run for West Holmes in the first. And, of course, he had the double that tried to stretch out to a triple in that third inning that was thrown out at. But he's had a couple of pretty good at-bats, and he'll be at the plate now with 2 runners aboard.
You look at critical spots in the game. This is one of them, not where Cambridge wants to be. I'm sure 2 runners on and the top of the order up. The top of the order is what's done it for the Knights all year.
If you need your vehicle serviced, then Village Motors is the place to go. They have the state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians. You can give them a call at villagemotorsinc.com or call them at 800-292-8842 or, again, online at villagemotorsinc.com. Meeting is over. Play resumes. First and second, 1 out for Brock Gallion. Here's the pitch. It's going to be lifted in the air towards shallow right. Going to be in there for a base hit. The third base is Warner. He'll be held right there. That ball kind of hung in the air a little bit, Bill. And, of course, Warner couldn't take off. And he'll get the third base, but no further. And now bases are loaded with 1 away.
A lot of action for the right fielder today.
Number 3, Cooper Booth.
Most of them he's been in the right spot. That one a little bit too deep, but you never know where the ball's going to go.
Cooper Booth stands in. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Big situation for the Knights in the 5th inning. Tied up at 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball going to be on the inside corner for a cold strike. Need something put in play right here from Booth as runners get their leads. Geese. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. The high heat. Strike 2. 0-2 count to Booth.
He's just rearing back and throwing it by him. Booth is very late on his swing. It pretty much takes off any kind of bunt situation with 2 strikes. It's hard to squeeze with a left-handed batter anyway.
And the pitch. It's going to be a bouncer toward third. Rolls into left field. A base hit. Scoring from third base is Warner. And the Knights take the lead on an 0-2 pitch. And he took it to the opposite field, a grounder that got past the infielders because they were playing up. And the RBI single for Booth, and West Holmes takes a 2-1 advantage.
Big hit by Cooper Booth. Just pretty much stuck his bat out, and the ball went between the 2 fielders. Funny game, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And look who's up.
Just who you want if you're West Holmes, it's Carson Tanner.
Just who you want up. With the guy on deck is the guy you want up too.
Still just 1 out. Bases are juiced. The Knights had the lead 2-1.
The way Carson's throwing the ball, you'd like to think if you got 2 or 3 in this inning, you're in pretty good shape.
Tanner 1 for 2 at the plate as well. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball, the inside part of the plate for strike 1.
Boy, he didn't get cheated there. I don't think you want to throw that pitch to that kid again.
A single and a line out the short, so 2 good at-bats for him so far this evening. 2-1 West Holmes now in the top of the 5th. Time is called. It's Booth at first, Gallion at second, and Ben Tanner's at third base.
You have to think they're going to throw him a breaking ball here. And on third, you got to think the ball gets by the catcher. We're going to score.
Curveball outside for a ball.
There was the curveball we talked about.
He laid off it. 1-1 count to Tanner.
The thing with these, you have to throw strikes here. And we certainly know that he can.
Geese. Now with the pitch. Swampy line straight back to the backstop. Just behind it goes to 1-2.
They say in the major leagues, sometimes you bat 4 times, you might get 1 or 2 pitches to hit the whole game.
Right.
That was one of the pitches right there.
Yep.
You look back and you say, geez, I got that 1-1 fastball right in my wheelhouse, and I just got under it a little bit.
Instead of putting it in play, you get the foul ball.
Absolutely.
Yep. And you get the second strike, and makes it tough. We'll see what Tanner can do with it. 1-2. Now, quick discussion between pitcher and catcher. As Rogers went out there to have a discussion with Dawson Geese.
I heard a major leaguer say recently that major league players don't hit home runs. Pitchers give up home runs.
Right, yeah. Now we're ready. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a curveball. Strike 3. He got him. That's the second out.
Yep. We said he was going to throw him a curveball.
7th strikeout thrown today by Geese. 2 outs now with bases loaded. Hunter Aaron is at the plate. Hit by a pitch in the first. He flew out to right field in the 4th. Obviously, West Holmes has the lead. You feel good about that, Bill. But, boy, if you're West Holmes at least, you really like to get a hit right here.
Yep. And this kid can rip a fastball. The trouble is if you start throwing curveballs and you walk him, then you walk to run it.
Right.
There's nowhere to put him, as they say.
Geese now with the pitch. Fastball going to be down low. That'll be ball 1.
I know this kid eats and he breathes baseball. He hits year-round at hitting facilities. He's going to play in college. This is why you hit all year right now, to come up in situations like this in Cambridge, Ohio, at some beautiful park with the bases loaded. This is why you do it.
Here's the 1-0. Swung on, popped up high in the air. Fairly deep right field. Going back is McIntyre. He'll be there, and he will make the catch. Out near the fence, but they don't do it for the inning. But West Holmes does add a run, and they take a 2-1 lead through 4.5. This is Sectional Championship Baseball on WKLM.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Firestone Farm Tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the Certified Firestone Farm Tire Dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm Tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Get your Firestone tires at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, Millersburg.
Hi, this is Corey with Burgett Insurance. If you can't remember the last time you've reviewed your insurance policies, you're not alone. Burgett Insurance and Buckeye Insurance Group work together to make sure you are properly covered. Call the friendly, knowledgeable staff of Burgett Insurance at 330-276-3791. We provide service that exceeds expectations and coverage that meets your needs. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
And bottom half of the 5th, 2-1 West Holmes now. Pitch where he swung on a line down the right field line. It's going to be a foul ball. Already a 1-2 count to Michael McHale, the 8-9-1 batters for Cambridge. McHale followed by Riley Wilson, then the top of the order. And now, and again, the bottom of the 5th inning, West Holmes now working with the lead bill. They have a 2-1 advantage.
Yeah, Carson's been in control. Kind of interesting. 2 innings ago, he struck out the side. Last inning was 3 ground balls.
Here's the pitch. Fastball down low. He lays off, but a nice pitch. 2-2 count now to McHale. But Tanner, he's looked good this evening. He's brought the good stuff tonight. Here's the one and the pitch. Curveball going to be in there for a called strike 3. And that's strikeout number 6 of the night. That looked good from Carson Tanner. Now Riley Wilson at the plate, who struck out swinging in that third inning.
Riley Wilson.
At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Charm Pizza player of the game. That player receives one small pizza, one small 30 from Charm Pizza. Here's the pitch by Tanner. That'll be high for a ball. And that's Charm Pizza on State Route 557 in Charm.
Well, you just got to pound the strike zone to this number 9 hitter because the guy on deck's the guy you do not want to see.
Swinging a miss at a fastball for a strike. 1-1 count to Riley Wilson.
If you have to face him, you want to face him with 2 outs and nobody on.
That pitch, a fastball paints the outside corner. Strike 2, 1-2 the count to Wilson.
And then you have to figure out with only 2 more innings to go, you're not going to see that leadoff hitter again the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's a huge factor
That's
there.
the way you have to think.
The pitch, curveball going to be called. Strike 3 on the inside corner. And he's at that point right now. As soon as he gets that ball, he wants to throw it.
Yeah, that's great pitching there. That's the guy you want. Now, if this kid gets on, you're okay. He's not going to hurt you by getting on.
7 strikeouts thrown by Carson Tanner tonight. Now to the top of the order, Reagan Rogers. 0 for 2 with the ground out the third and also a strikeout. Winner moves on to the district semifinals on Monday against either top seed St. Clairsville or 20th seed Buckeye Local. At a neutral site, the pitch. Fastball. That'd be just a bit low. Even the strikes are looking pretty good. It's 1-0 count to Rogers. Even the balls, rather, are looking pretty good.
That, too.
That pitch, a curveball, want to be fouled back and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Rogers. 2-1 to West Holmes in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the 1-1. Curveball. That's going to be in there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rogers.
Keep in mind he struck him on a curveball last time. A kid it probably doesn't strike out very often.
The Y and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out this time. Went inside on him. And Tanner will strike out the side. Here in the 5th inning. That's strikeout number 8 of the game. And now through 5 innings. West Holmes 2, Cambridge 1. This is sectional championship baseball on WKLM.
Spring has sprung, which means it's time to tackle those outdoor projects. Make it easy and go to D&M Rocks, your one-stop shop for landscaping supplies. Need to spruce up your flower beds? We have mulch, gravel, limestone, and sandstone. Want to put in that patio? We have natural stones, patio pavers, fire pits, and wall stones. If it's an excavating project, we have base materials, culvert pipe, topsoil, and fill dirt. We also offer delivery. For our full inventory, stop in and see us at 4392 County Road 58 in Millersburg. Check us out on Facebook or visit our website at www.dmrocks.net. You can also give us a call at 330-473-6020.
Check out the new Culture Provia manufactured stone options at MRV Siding Supply. The deep shadow lines combined with authentic coloring produce dramatic effects in all Provia's manufactured stone products. Choose from a selection of 11 different styles in many different colors. That's MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Entering the top of the 6th inning, it's a 2-1 West Holmes advantage. And after plate for the Knights with this 2-1 lead, going to be the 5, 6, and 7 batters. Morgan Smith followed by Graham Martin and then Gus Warner. West Holmes with the 2 runs, a run in the first and also in that last inning, the 5th. They've gotten a total of 5 hits for the game, including 3 hits in that last inning. And they've left 5 runners on base. Dawson Geese, the sophomore, he's struck out 7. And he's hit 2 batters. He's walked nobody. But throwing 69 pitches through 5 innings. 2-1 West Holmes into the top of the 6th inning. As we talked about, Bill, this has been a good one tonight here at Don Coss Field.
Yeah, you're seeing a pitching duel here. We said earlier 2-1 might win it. And if Tanner can finish it out, I don't know. Right now he's in control. Like I said, you got through the 1-hitter. Got to get that 2-hitter leading off next inning. And then you feel pretty good because you're not going to see the top of the order again.
Yeah, both pitchers about identical in pitch count. We have McGee's throwing 69 pitches and Tanner is throwing 70 for the game for West Holmes.
Wow.
Here's Morgan Smith.
Who's hit 2 hard balls to right field today.
0 for 1 officially with that sac fly and RBI and then a fly out to right. Here is the pitch. Holds the swing. It's outside. And that's going to be ball one.
You know, the charm pizza player of the game, I know it's from the Knights, but you just wonder if you could give it to the right fielder for Cambridge.
He's done a good job.
Oh, my goodness.
That pitch. Going to be down low for a ball. Yeah, as you mentioned, it seems like most of the time he's been in the exact right spot.
Exactly.
2-0 count to Morgan Smith. He's followed by Graham Martin and then Gus Warner. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss and a curveball there. 2-1 count to Morgan Smith. Here they go chasing that 2-0 curveball, Bill.
Yep.
Hard to lay off sometimes.
That was a ball. It was outside.
Geese. Now the pitch. Fastball high. Lays off it. Goes to 3-1. It's time to be thinking about this concrete projects. Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg offers Ready Mix Concrete. Precast blocks and a variety of mason and concrete products. Geese now with the pitch. It's going to be a fly ball. Toward Philly deep center field going back is Gregg. It's going to be chased down on the running grab by Mason Gregg. Boy, it looked like that might have gone too far over his head, but he was able to track it down for the long fly out by Morgan Smith. And boy, he's had some bad breaks tonight and really some pretty good swings.
You were just must have read my mind. I don't know if aliens came down and abducted that kid and he came back somebody. He's a totally different hitter than what we saw earlier in the year. Just confident, swinging the bat well, hitting everything right on the nose. Good for him.
Graham Martin stands in the pitch. Outside for a ball. Martin 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Remember, you can call Holmes Ready Mix at 674-0865 or 674-8121.
You put another year of growth on Morgan Smith, another year in the weight room for football. You know, that's a pretty good athlete you're looking at.
Absolutely.
You know,
already a tough kid.
Those are the kind of kids you win with.
That's high for a ball. 2-0 count to Graham Martin. One out, nobody aboard for West Holmes, up 2-1. Now the pitch. Curveball, that's going to be just a bit high. It's going to be ball 3, a 3-0 count now to Graham Martin. Each team scored a run in the first, and then West Holmes added a run to take the lead in the fifth. Geese now with the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the fastball went inside. Went swinging on that last pitch, goes to 3-1. West Holmes came in at 10-15. And, of course, Cambridge, that record of 13-6 on the season. Cambridge was the 7 seed. Getting to host this game, West Holmes was the 10 seed.
Is he swinging at that 3-0 pitch?
He was swinging at the 3-0. Here's the 3-1. And that's inside ball 4. Didn't swing that time, and he'll draw a walk. That's the first walk thrown by Geese tonight. And runner at first, 1 out. Gus Warner at the plate. He had a single in his last at bat, and he eventually scored a run in that fifth. He's 1 for 2 on the evening.
Another football player we've talked about before. Lots and lots of tackles this year.
Yep, a senior. Geese for the stretch. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. The high heat goes to strike 1 to Gus Warner.
Yeah, that's another kid. Watching him swing now, that's not a swing we saw earlier in the year. You know, just so many of these kids just got so much better and aggressive the way they swing the bat. I mean, really hard, really fast.
A pitch down, load away for a ball. 1-1 count to Warner.
We said at the top of the broadcast, West Holmes is not a team you want to face, 10-15 or not. They're not a 10-15 team.
Geese. The pitch. Swing and a miss and a curveball for strike. Throw to second base, going to be wide of the bag on the stolen base for Graham Martin. So good jump that time. He got in there. And now runner at second base with the 1 out and a 1-2 count to Warner. You mentioned the records. That's where it's this evening is number 1, playing a tough schedule. Even though West Holmes does it every year. But also how many close losses they had. That 1-run loss, 2-run loss. And West Holmes has a lot of those this year.
Yeah, games they should have won that they gave away too.
Here's the pitch. A fastball, a cold strike 3 on the outside corner. And that's strikeout number 8 thrown to the game by Dawson Geese. That'll send Jefferson Yoder to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a sac bunt. 2-1 Knights, a runner in second base with 2 down. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Matt Croy alongside Bill Pim for tonight's broadcast from Don Coss Field. Geese the pitch. Swing and a miss and a high fastball. Strike one.
Another good swing.
Not getting cheated.
If you're Dawson Geesh, now you're thinking, I'm going to get this guy out so I can start the next inning facing the 9-hitter. I don't have to go to the top of the inning or top of the order for the next inning.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, high fastball again. This time, runner takes off, throw to second base behind him, and he'll get to third base, Graham Martin. And the throw by catcher Reagan Rogers was second, and that time, Martin just kind of took off, and he got to third base easily.
How are we scoring that?
And it was a clean throw, right? Would there be a stolen base? Would you call that?
I think so.
Yeah, so he steals third base as Graham Martin. And now an opportunity here, two outs. The pitch. Check swing, he fouls it to the backstop. Two outs, runner at third. Martin had to recognize that right away, that Rogers was throwing that ball towards second. Here's the pitch. Check swing again. He fouls it down the first base side.
It almost looked like he did it on purpose, but that might be giving him too much credit. As a coach, you think, okay, you just were sleeping and got picked off second and took off for third.
Right.
But he did the right thing because he'd have been dead to rights if he tried to go back to second.
And the 0-2 again by Geese. Swung him a line to left field. Is going to be caught by the left fielder. And Michael McHale for out number 3. Hit hard but right at him, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs for West Holmes at the top of the 6th through 5.5. West Holmes up 2-1 over Cambridge. This is sectional championship baseball on WKLM.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies has been striving to provide the area's best in electric motor services and power transmission needs since 1995. Hi, this is Noah Clark, and with over 120 years of combined experience in electric motor repairs and service, the staff at Clark Fowler can provide unmatched 24-hour emergency services and rapid turnaround. Clark Fowler Electric is the area's leader in electric motor repair, products, parts, and on-site services. If you need custom solutions for your electric motors, factory, or business, contact Clark Fowler Electric at 330-262-0906 or visit our website at clarkfowlerelectric.com.
Entering the home half of the 6th inning, it's a 2-1 West Holmes lead. At the plate for Cambridge will be the 2, 3, and 4 batters. That's Keaton Kaiser, followed by Braden Gregg and Dawson Geese. Cambridge with the 1 run, and they've gotten that on just the 1 hit for the ball game. That was all the way back in the 1st inning. And they've left 3 runners on base. And for Carson Tanner, he has struck out 8. He's walked a batter. He's hit 2 batters, throwing 70 pitches for the contest. Matt Coyle alongside Bill Pim for the broadcast. Again, this game is on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Blaisdon Mullins back at WKLM Sports Central. We're also video live streaming tonight's contest on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of the Claxon communication team of Sheldon Stotts, Sidney Stewart, Andrew Dunlap, and Avery Stewart as well. Again, that is on YouTube. Also on YouTube tonight in Division 4 Sectional Tournament Baseball, Highland playing host to Bridgeport. Keaton Kaiser at the plate. He's been hit by a pitch twice today and has scored a run. That fastball going to be a bit low for a ball. 1-0 count to Keaton Kaiser. But you think about how well Tanner has been pitching. And we've talked about these pitchers for West Holmes. That pitch going to be showing bunt. He'll pull it back down low for a ball. They haven't given up a lot of hits this year. And he's given up just 1 hit tonight. So Tanner again locked in tonight for West Holmes.
Well, this is a game of matchup. This is a big matchup in this game. If you're Cambridge, you're trying to get this kid on because he probably can run. He's one of their better hitters. And if you're West Holmes, you just have to throw strikes and make him hit his way on.
Down low for a ball. That pitch going to be inside. Actually calls the inside corner for a strike and now makes it a 3-1 count to Kaiser.
Might be a good pitch to take if you're Kaiser. You're trying to get on base right here.
The pitch. So on to be popped up first base side foul territory. It's out of play. And now a full count to Kaiser. 2-1 to West Holmes. Still anybody's game. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning.
That might have been ball 4. He just swung out. Like I say, if you're taking 3-1, then you take that pitch. But here he walked.
Outside ball 4. That'll walk him. That'll be the second walk through to the game by Tanner, and the leadoff batter is indeed aboard for the Bobcats. Braden Gregg at the plate, the cleanup, the number 3 batter, I should say, and then the cleanup batter's on deck, and Dawson Geese. Gregg is 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking, and also a walk.
I'm sure Coach Miller and Coach Woods are thinking now, we're at the 6th inning. We've ridden him pretty well. Here he's coming out right here. He must have heard me. It's Coach Woods coming out. Like I say, you got 3 other good arms.
He'll come out and have a discussion with his pitchers right now in his infield.
I'm guessing if this guy gets on, you're probably going to see the bullpen come in. My father always taught me, he was a former coach, he said, the key to coaching is you take the pitcher out before the run score rather than after the run score.
That's always the trick, isn't it?
Yeah. He always say any coach can take him out after the run score, but, you say, well, he's only given up 1 hit and 1 run, that doesn't matter. If he's losing it, he's starting to, fade a little bit, and you got a fresh arm, somebody you feel confident to bring in, you bring him in. We'll see what happens.
They leave him out there as of right now. Kaiser's at first. Again, Gregg is at the plate with Tanner now with the pitch. Shows bunt, unable to connect with it. It'll be a strike, though. It's an 0-1 count. Is there a tendency in the regular season as a coach, Bill, to say, I want to try and see if he can finish the game, whereas the tournaments, as you talked about, you want to make sure you get him out there when you can?
Some people do. I took him out all the time, regardless whether it was a regular season or tournament. Yeah.
Kept it the same. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt. He'll knock it down the first base side. Gloved, thrown to first base by Tanner. In time for the out. Sack bunt does advance Kaiser, though, over to second base.
I had a little scorecard piece of paper I kept, and at the bottom it always said, should I or shouldn't I? And I always circled, should I?
Yeah. Yep.
Should I or shouldn't I? You should.
If you're questioning it, you should probably do it.
Should.
Yep.
Yes.
Kaiser at second with the 1 out. And Cambridge down by a run. Here's Dawson Geese. Now the pitch. Fastball going to be a cold strike on the outside corner. Geese is 1 for 2 with an RBI and a strikeout. Tanner takes his foot off the rubber. 1 out, runner in the scoring position for the Bobcats at second. Smith playing at the cut of the infield grass ahead of the third base bag. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a bit high for a ball. Goes even 1 ball, 1 strike to Dawson Geese.
It's funny in the majors how you have a closer come in and finish games. You feel so confident. That's what they're trained to do.
Yeah.
3 batters,
That pitch is swing and a miss for a strike, 1-2 the count.
Emmanuel Clase look pretty good right now coming out of the bullpen, wouldn't he?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Can you imagine trying to swing at a 100-mile-an-hour fastball? Was it the Paul Skeens for the Pittsburgh Pirates the other day? 17 pitches over 100 miles an hour?
You took the words out of my mouth. I was just going to say that. Paul Skeens throws over 100 mile an hour. He's dating Livy Dunn.
Yeah,
the gymnast
that's right.
from LSU.
She's as popular as he is.
She's
more
making
popular.
Millions of dollars. She sure is. And talk about having it all in life.
Now, of course, you were talking about my son. I told him the next outing I expected him to do the same thing.
17 pitches over 100 mile an hour.
That probably won't happen.
Can you imagine that?
Unbelievable. Just the talent there to do that. The pitch. It's going to be a bit outside for a ball. Goes even at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, the Guardians, have the first pick in the draft this year. This kid from Georgia's got 35 home runs or something.
Yeah.
Charlie Condon, his name is, or something like that.
Here's the pitch. A fastball going to be a cold strike 3 on the outside corner. He thought about it, then he rung him up, and that's the second out. A big out right there for the Knights. The 9th strikeout thrown today by Carson Tanner.
That was a big out.
Indeed it was. Mason Gregg now at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs today.
Now you got first base open with 2 outs. You got to think, do I want Mason Gregg or do I want Cohen Stoner? You pick the one you want.
There's a curveball. That's in there for a strike. 0-1 to Mason Gregg.
Coach Woods is good at pitching around guys, but actually not just putting them on, but actually making them hit their pitch. Shortstop's playing too much on the bag.
Tanner steers over there. Now the pitch. That goes high that time. Goes ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Keaton Kaiser's a second. He led off the inning with a walk. And runners at just at second with the 2 outs here in the 6th inning. 2-1 West Holmes. And the pitch. Her ball away, gets off the mitt of the catcher, Jefferson Yoder. That'll be a pass ball, and that will allow Kaiser to advance over to third base on that pitch. On a 2-1 count, now to Dawson Geese.
That's been a problem we've seen all year. But the catcher's done a really nice job today, catching everything, stopping everything. There's your runner on third base.
A little quick discussion between pitcher and catcher.
It doesn't really hurt you that much with 2 outs. Second and third, we said it's pretty much the same thing with 2 outs. Obviously, you'd rather be on third than second, but you don't feel like that really hurts you that much. You just concentrate and get this out right now.
Knight's trying to do just that. Again, had that 1-run lead.
They've given him a steady diet of breaking balls. The only trouble is if you throw a breaking ball and it gets by the catcher, the game's tied, so you got to keep that in mind. We always say you got to be a wall back there. Just stop everything at all costs.
Do whatever you can. All right, 2-1 count. Runner at third base, 2 outs. Now he's ready for the throw. A fastball paints the outside corner. That's going to be a strike. Evens it up, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good pitch right on the corner. My goodness.
Can't throw it any better right there.
No, my goodness.
Kaiser's at third. Now the pitch. It's going to be a chopper down the first base side. It goes foul. Got a piece of it. Evens it up or keeps it even at 2-2.
I think you just come back with fastballs on this kid. He's way behind, and you don't risk throwing a breaking ball in the dirt that way. I think you can probably throw a fastball by him.
Here's the pitch. It's going to be a bouncer toward short. He'll be in the center field, a base hit. That was on a curve, and he got the base hit. Knocks in the run from third, Keaton Kaiser, and we are all tied up at 2 apiece. 2-2 pitch, and the RBI single to center by Mason Gregg. Knocks in Kaiser, and we're all square at 2 in the 6th inning.
Yeah, big hit for him. Good for him with 2 strikes.
Number 8.
What do you think about both pitchers? Really have done an outstanding job tonight. So can give credit to the offense as well. They've gotten some key hits when they've had to against really some outstanding pitching. And at the plate going to be Cohen Stoner now, who's 0 for 2. He's thrown out to left, and he's also grounded out to second base.
In case you're wondering, we do have lights, it looks like. Correct?
Yep.
They are on the field.
I don't think turn them on yet or not. I think
Jeffrey.
do see a couple of them just turning on.
Well, we said Cambridge only had 2 subs. One of them's pinch running here.
Yeah. Cameron Jeffries.
If you're going to put him in here, you're going to run him, I would think. Cambridge trying to steal a run. 2 outs.
West Holmes, of course, they've had the lead twice today, and both times Cambridge has answered to tie it up. In the first, and now in the 6th, after West Holmes took the lead in the 5th. That throw to first base, and Tanner, a close play on the tag by Booth, trying to pick off Cameron Jeffries, but he's back there safely. The throw to first base, and again, he'll dive back safely to the bag.
The thing about West Holmes, they've had so many games like this year. Close games, pressure, tied late innings. When you're in that many close games, you get used to it, really.
Yeah, you're not fazed by it.
You're not fazed by it. You're not nervous. You know, we've been here before.
Here's the 1-0. Going to be swung on a bouncer toward short. Rolls into the shallow left, just past the diving Hunter Aron. That'll be a base hit, and runners out first and second for Cambridge with 2 outs.
That's okay. That's okay. You still got 2 outs. You got first and second. You just get this hit right here.
Connor McIntyre.
Connor McIntyre stands in. McIntyre has lined out the short, and he's also grounded out the short. So Aron better be ready, I guess. 2 runners aboard. First and second, 2 outs. We're tied up at 2. Tanner, the long stare toward home. Now he's ready. Here's the pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Nasty curve that time by Tanner.
That was a pretty darn good swing right there.
0-1 count.
He's laying down to short and hit a ground ball to short, so
There's another curve in there for a strike. Took some speed off of that one. Goes to 0-2 to McIntyre.
Yeah. Left fielder's really shallow. Good spot for him. Right fielder's probably a little bit deep. Center fielder's playing shallow.
The pitch. Swung on, he fouls it to the backstop. Another nice pitch in the curveball by Tanner, but he got a piece of it.
Big moment in the game right here. Connor McIntyre. 2 strikes on him, 2 on. 2 outs, as Jake would say, deuces wild.
Yeah. That is sure.
So I'm sure Cambridge right here, are you going to guess which pitch he's going on? Because he is going.
That pitch in the dirt, he spikes the throw, and that's going to hit. They actually hit Booth on the bounce, and he's going to go to first base. So I'm not sure he's trying to throw there, but it kind of came out of his hand wrong. And a big break for the night. So we hit batsman, and Booth is at first. Gallion now the second base with 1 out.
As Cambridge now, you got to think, this is a kid that's pounded the strike zone. That's what he's known for. He's done it the whole game. And now the balls aren't in the strike zone. So, the old should I, shouldn't I? I don't know if you have someone to bring in, a second pitcher or not, but you might want to think about it. This kid's going to hit the ball right here. He's not the guy you want to face.
Carson Tanner, here's the pitch.
He's a good hitter.
Outside for a ball. That last ball that was hit by a pitch, that was the third hit batsman that Geese had thrown today.
Sure.
But he's up near that 100 pitch mark.
And we talked about every pitch was on the outside corner, but now the pitches aren't even close. The balls are definitely balls.
Geese looking second, the pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 1. And Geese exactly at 100 pitches thrown today.
We talked about the leadoff hitter and also Gallion taking pitches to get on. But this now you're not looking to get on. You're looking to drive the ball and drive him in. You're the best hitter on the team.
And the 1-1. So on the foul to the right side, it goes to 1-2 to Carson Tanner just behind it. First and second, 1 out. The leadoff strikeout, then the walk to Gallion. Cooper Booth hit by a pitch. Now they would like to have the hit. Geese comes to a set. Now the pitch. Fastball going to be a cold strike 3 on the outside corner. Nice pitch that time from Geese, and that'll be his 10th strikeout thrown today. And a big one. 2 down on 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hunter Arn, though, at the plate. Still a good guy for West Holmes to come in this situation. He's 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts to right, and he's been hit by a pitch.
Well, I'll say the same thing we said last at bat. You've hit all year round. This is what you live for. Baseball is your first love, and, this is why you're up right here.
Swinging a miss at a fastball inside. Strike 1 to Hunter Arn.
He did not get cheated. Oh, this is a good game.
It's a good one. 2-2 ball game in the 7th.
If you're listening, turn it on and watch it. This is a great game.
Geese now with the pitch. Curveball. That's going to be a bit off the mark, maybe a bit high for a ball. 1-1 count to Arn.
Arn sitting fastball right here. He just threw a curveball for a ball. I don't think he's going to come back with another curveball. Hunter's probably sitting dead red fastball right here.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, but high and inside on him on the fastball for a strike. Quick throw to first base by Rogers, the catcher, and trying to pick off Booth, but he got back there. But now a 1-2 the count to Arn.
Boy, he didn't get cheated, did he?
No, he did not. Went after that high heat.
And we talked about now you're sitting 1-2. You're probably going to see a breaking ball right here. Got him out before on it.
Geese a couple nods to second. Now the pitch.
There it is.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He strikes out the side, does Geese, his 11th strikeout thrown today. And no runs scored for West Holmes in the top of the 7th. Through 6.5, it's tied up at 2. This is Sectional Championship Baseball on WKLM.
Berlin Heating and Cooling wants to wish all the local teams good luck through their season. Berlin Heating and Cooling installs Rheem equipment and services all other types of equipment. For any team to be successful, you have to have the right player, and they are wanting to add to their team. Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your local Rheem Pro partner, today at 330-893-3057.
Denko Denko Marketing of Millersburg reminds you that a properly working and maintained garage door is critical to safety. Door springs, bottom brackets, cables, and supports are under extreme tension and can cause serious injury if dealt with improperly. That's why your local garage door dealer is the one to trust. His professional expertise keeps your garage door working as it should and puts the job in the right hands. A safety and service tip from Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rhodey's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
Home half of the 6th inning, and it's still tied up at 2 apiece here in the bottom of the 7th here from Don Cosfield in Cambridge. New pitcher on the mound for West Holmes will be junior right-hander Morgan Smith. He will replace Carson Tanner. Tanner goes out to right field. It'll be Sam Sprang, now the third baseman for the defensive changes. But Morgan Smith, we talked about him, pitching well in his last start in that win over Lexington, and he'll get the chance to come in relief here in this bottom of the 7th inning for West Holmes.
Well, you're facing 8-9. They both struck out twice. So you have to have the mindset, I'm going to pound the strike zone 8 and 9, and then we're going to handle one at the top.
First pitch in there for a strike as well.
As best we can.
And here's the 0-1. So on to be fouled to the backstop. 0-2 count now to Michael McHale. McHale followed by Riley Wilson, then the top of the order. McHale, he's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. As now Morgan Smith takes over on the mound. Tied at 2, bottom of the 7th from Cambridge. Cambridge at the plate, now the pitch. That's going to be a cold strike 3 on the outside corner, and Smith indeed pounding the strike zone. And first batter he faces is a strikeout. 11 strikeout thrown today by West Holmes pitchers, and now Riley Wilson at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of Ks.
Number 4, Riley Wilson.
Morgan Smith beat Lexington 2-1 last week, correct?
Yes, he did.
Pitched a complete game. And I'll tell you what, he's throwing hard.
Looking good. That's a swing and a miss on the fastball there for a strike to Riley Wilson.
Come back and throwing all fastballs at this point.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball there. Blows it by him. 0-2 the count. Pretty good arm throwing the football, and I guess on the mound as well.
Oh, my goodness. I haven't seen him throw this year. He's good. Jeez.
Yes, he is. Down low for a ball. 1-2. 1 out, nobody aboard in the 7th. Smith now with the pitch. So going to be fouled back and out of play. We'll keep it at 1-2. Melway Paving Company, a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, and specializes in asphalt paving, chip and steel coating. Give them a call at 330-279-9000. Now the pitch. Down low and away, lays off it does Riley Wilson. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 ball game in the bottom of the 7th from Don Cosfield. And the pitch. At the same spot, lays off it again on a low fastball. Ball 3, full count now to Wilson. And now you want to come right at him.
Absolutely. Critical point of the game right here.
The payoff. Swung on a chop foul to the backstop. He did, but got a piece of it, did Riley Wilson on that swing.
Yep. He's throwing all fastballs. He hasn't thrown a breaking pitch yet. He's just rearing back and throwing as hard as he can. We talked about Emmanuel Clase coming in. This kid's throwing pretty good.
Yeah.
He's not 100.
The pitch. High that time. Ball 4. Good at bat for Wilson. Fought off a couple of tough pitches by Smith and eventually draws the walk. And now runner at first base, 1 out in the top of the order for Cambridge coming to the plate.
Number 6.
Reagan Rogers, who's 0 for 3 with the ground out and 2 strikeouts today.
You can throw this kid all fastballs. He's going to hit the ball. I'm telling you right now. We'll see. It's never easy, is it?
No doubt, throw to first base. And Wilson dives back safely to the bag. No, it's not. Especially at tournament time. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 0-1 count to Reagan Rogers. In this district in particular, Bill, and you know this for sure as a head coach, it just seems like so many years, so many teams in this district are so even with each other. And every year we've got battle tooth and nail to get past each game.
Absolutely. It's a good district. A lot of good teams.
They pitch outside for a ball. It's a 1-1 count to Rogers.
And the winner of this game, guess who you get to play? Number 1 seed St. Clairsville, most likely, yeah. And if you win that, you're probably looking at number 3 Steubenville and their reputation.
Yeah, they're always good.
Yep. But, you just fight, you win this one, and then you worry about the next game. I'm sure both teams are thinking that way right now.
Smith a throw to first base, and Wilson back there safely. 1-1 count to Rogers. And the pitch. So on the foul to the right side out of play, goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Earlier tonight on WKLM on the YouTube page, saw Highland win in 5 innings over Bridgeport, 18-0. So the Hawks convincing win to move on to their sectional championship game, that being tomorrow. Time is called.
Bridgeport, down the river.
Yes, the Bulldogs.
Next to Shady Side, where my parents are from. Shady Side Tigers. Spent a lot of time down there as a child. Martins Ferry, Bridgeport, Blair, Steubenville, all those schools down there.
Little discussion here at the mound as Yoder called time to go out there to have a little talk with his pitcher.
Well, you're sitting 1-2 on the best hitter they have. So if you can get him out, you feel a whole lot better.
Now we're ready. Smith. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that'll be strike 3 on the fastball. He got him. And that's the second out. Make that both outs on strikeouts in the 7th. And now here's Keaton Kaiser at the plate. Kaiser, of course, he's got 3 base pass. Every time he's come to the plate. He's been hit by a pitch twice. He's walked 1 time. He's scored twice.
I'm surprised Cambridge is not running here. Trying to get that guy in scoring position.
To the first base. Wilson back to the first base bag.
But the trouble is, if I'm coaching and he's still second, I'm putting this kid on.
Right.
He's not even going to get to bat.
The pitch. Going to be down low. That's going to be a ball. 1-0 count to Keaton Kaiser. Smith trying to work through it here in the 7th. Tied up at 2 apiece. Send this game in extra innings. Another throw to first base. Good swipe by Booth, but again, Wilson gets back there. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Runner going for the second base. Going to be a close play. Tag in there, and it'll be an out to end the inning. On the throw by Jefferson Yoder, a perfect strike. Tag applied, and they'll get the out on the tag applied by Brock Gallion.
Wow.
What a throw by Jefferson Yoder.
Wow.
And that'll do it for the inning. No run score for Cambridge. We're going extras. Tied up at 2. Going to the 8th. Back after this on WKLM.
A single-family home located at 2735 Township Road 444 in Walnut Creek is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $399,000. This property was built in 1938 and has 6 bedrooms and 3 full baths with 2,925 square feet, located in the East Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Steve Mogg at 330-852-4111 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
Taking on a large exterior home project is no small task. When you're looking for the best options in roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Provia products are the clear choice. At Provia, quality is engineered into the product, integrity is never compromised, and local craftsmanship delivers a stunning final result that will last for generations. Our experts at Keim Home Center are here to help you explore the possibilities. Visit Keim in Charm, Ohio. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
To
Memorial Day Mega Savings Event is underway at Millersburg Electric with savings throughout the store. Get a GE top-load washer and matching dryer pair for the low price of just $529 each. Just in time for the summer freezer season, save $350 on a Frigidaire 15 cubic foot chest freezer, now just $599. Building or remodeling, package discounts are available, and Millersburg Electric will keep your appliance package in stock until you're ready for delivery. Get 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit during the Memorial Day Mega Sale, all at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Number 8, Graham Martin.
And we go to the top of the 8th inning, tied up at 2 apiece into extra innings, and Morgan Smith at the plate, very first pitch swinging. He flies it to center field. It'll be caught by Mason Gregg, and there's now one away. At the plate, Graham Martin stands in for West Holmes with one out and nobody aboard already in the 8th inning. The pitch, fastball goes high, and that is going to be a ball.
If you're West Holmes, you have to remember last inning when he was losing his control. That's why you probably don't want to swing at the first pitch to start inning when you're just trying to get somebody on in this situation. Make him throw pitches.
And that pitch going a little bit too far on the swing by Martin, kind of on the check, but it went too far. It's a 1-1 count. As you mentioned, Dawson Geese remains out there. He had thrown 105 pitches through 7. Of course, 125 is the limit. The pitch. Curveball, a nice one there. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 1-2 the count to Martin.
And you got to think, he's getting close to 125. He has to come out. So why would I swing at the first pitch? Because I can, maybe make him throw 5 more pitches. I'm sure kids aren't thinking that way, but.
And that can be in there for a cold strike 3 on the outside corner. And that'll be strikeout number 12 thrown into the ballgame by Geese. 2 down, nobody aboard. He'd like to make him work, but right now he's got the first 2 batters out. And here's Gus Warner at the plate, who is 1 for 3 with the run scored. Tied at 2, top of the 8th inning. A good one tonight from Don Cosfield in Division II Sectional Championship Baseball. Here's the pitch. Fastball rises high. It's a ball.
As Cambridge's coach, you almost think, I got 125 pitches. I can take him out after this inning, and he might have, 10 pitches left.
Yeah.
I can always bring him back in when West Holmes has a rally. Use those 10 pitches.
Swing and a miss for a strike, 1-1 count.
I'm crazy, but that's usually the way I think. I'm going to save those 10 pitches for when I really need them.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, fastball, strike 2. Threw it by him, 1-2 the count.
How many pitches we at now?
Now at 115.
115. There's your 10. I talked about it. So he may have 9 left after this pitch.
Here's the pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. And it goes 1-2-3. And that'll be the 13th strikeout thrown tonight by Dawson Geese here in the 8th. Through 7.5, we're tied at 2. Back after this on WKLM.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at HummelGRP.com.
Hi, I'm Eugene with Yoder Family Roofing and Spouting. We are located in Millersburg, Ohio, and have been serving our community for the past 25 years. When was the last time you thought about having your roof inspected or spouting cleaned? You can find us online at yoderfamilyroofing.com or by giving us a call or text at 330-695-3000. Again, that's 330-695-3000 for all your roofing and spouting needs.
Okay. In bottom half of the 8th inning, we're tied up at 2 apiece. Of course, Morgan Smith will be back on here in the bottom of the 8th inning. A 2-2 ball game, a runner wins it. West Holmes trying to get this into a 9th inning. And of course, Morgan Smith came in that last inning of relief to take over for Carson Taylor and was outstanding there. Got a pair of strikeouts, got through it unscathed. That he'll be on the mound again for West Holmes in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Winner moves on to take either on number 1 seed St. Clairsville or 20th seed Buckeye Local in the district semifinals Monday at 5 o'clock at a neutral site. At the conclusion of this game, we'll be announcing the Charm Pizza player of the game. That player receives one small pizza, one small three from Charm Pizza on State Route 557 in Charm. Morgan Smith on the mound facing Keaton Kaiser, Braden Gregg, Dawson Geese, the 2, 3, and 4 batters for Cambridge. Now the pitch. That's going to be a high for ball one.
This guy's been a thorn in the side of the Knights all day. He's been on base 3 times, hit twice, a walk, and scored both runs.
Swung on the grounded toward short. Glove by Arnn this time. Fires to first base in time for the out. That time didn't get on. Of course, you mentioned, got on 3 times, but the out on the grounder that time, and there's a 1 away.
Yeah.
Number 10, Braden.
You're sitting 1-0. You're trying to get on base again. I'm looking at a strike there. That's just me. But he did hit the ball sharply, just right at the shortstop.
Braden Gregg is at the plate. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball.
If Kaiser gets on there to lead off that inning, they got a real good chance of winning the ball game. They're probably going to bunt him over, and possibly drive him in.
That pitch swung on. It'll be popped up first base side, foul territory, and that's going to be out of play. Goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. Gregg, strikeout looking, a walk today. He's got a sack bunt to his credit.
He's stolen a base, so he's a runner that if he can get on base, he could, steal a base for you and get in scoring position. He got Geese on deck. He drove a run in the first time up. Kind of been his game.
Smith the pitch, curveball. That's going to be in there for a strike. Through the curve that time, goes to 1 and 2.
I think that's the first curveball we've seen. That's a pretty nasty pitch.
Mm-hmm. Now the pitch. Goes high on the fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cambridge has the 2 runs on 3 hits today, and they've left 5 runners on base. Smith the pitch. It's going to be a foul to the backstop. Count stays at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody aboard. Bottom of the 8th inning. We're tied up at 2. Smith. Now the pitch. Swung on the fly ball toward shallow right field, going over there and making the grab. That's going to be Carson Tanner. And there's now 2 outs here in the 8th. And at the plate going to be Dawson Geese, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI. A couple of strikeouts today.
Dawson Geese.
2 down, nobody aboard. And Smith will take his foot off the rubber. And you talked about it, Bill, but West owns a lot of pitchers at their arsenal. Good luxury to have in this situation. The game goes into extra innings, and you want to go to a guy that you're confident in. And obviously, West Owens has several of those guys. And good you can go to a guy like Morgan Smith, who is able to go out there in this situation and throw the way he is. Here's the pitch. Going to be a bit inside for a ball.
And the question is, what does Cambridge have to bring in?
Right. That's next for them.
We talked about Geese has 8 pitches left. Keep in mind, if you come in on a batter,
that pitch high for a ball.
Let's say he's at 124 pitches and he starts a batter. You can finish that batter out, so you could technically go over 125 pitches in that case. So my mind's thinking, okay, how can we use that?
Smith the pitch. That's in the dirt. Skips in there. Ball 3. All of a sudden, a 3-0 count.
He's not throwing as hard as he was when he first came in.
Right.
But you got to figure, Coach Miller, if he gave you 2 good innings, you take that. You got 2 more pitchers, pretty darn good pitchers. Your catcher's a good pitcher. He was one of your best pitchers last year, Jefferson.
The pitch. And that's down low for a ball, so that will walk Dawson Geese with 2 outs to keep the inning going. And Smith with that walk, and now at the plate going to be Mason Gregg, who is 1 for 3 with an RBI.
Good time to run if you're Cambridge. You've already used one of your 2 subs.
Smith, now the pitch. Fastball in the outside corner. It's a cold strike to Mason Gregg. Tied at 2, bottom of the 8th inning. Runner at first and 2 down. Smith, now the pitch. Fastball just a bit outside for a ball. Goes to 1-1. Smith a nod to first. Now he's ready. Throw to first base, though, and back there safely in the dive is Dawson Geese. Nice evening for baseball here at Don Coss Field. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss and a curveball. That was looking pretty good on that throw by Morgan Smith. Goes to 1-2. With all the fastballs being thrown, you're not really expecting that necessarily.
He certainly wasn't expecting it.
Time called by the umpire. 1-2 the count. Mason Gregg. Geese gets that lead at first. And the pitch. Fastball called strike on the outside corner. That's strike 3, and that'll do it for the inning. And that'll be strikeout number 3 from the ballgame by Morgan Smith. And no run score for Cambridge in the bottom of the 8th. Through 8 innings, we're tied at 2. This is Sectional Championship Baseball on WKLM.
With today's market instability, many homeowners are looking to upgrade their existing home rather than buy or build a new one. At Home Siding Contractors, we know choosing the many colors and styles of siding, replacement windows, and doors can be overwhelming. At Home Siding Contractors, we can help make that decision easier. Durability, beauty, and low maintenance over time describes our products the best. Call Home Siding Contractors today at 888-725-6619 and let our professional staff help upgrade your home today.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Attention commercial building owners. Are you tired of dealing with persistent leaks in your flat or low slope roof? Look no further. MEB Systems in Sugar Creek are your go-to experts for all your roofing needs. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that pesky leak, a complete roof replacement, or a new build, they've got you covered. Don't let roofing troubles rain on your parade. Call MEB Systems and experience top-notch service and peace of mind. Call MEB Systems Incorporated at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. And top of the 9th inning, we're still tied at 2 apiece. That's right, the 9th inning now. As we continue into extra inning affair, it'll be a new pitcher on the mound for this Cambridge team. It's going to be another sophomore, and this one going to be Mason Gregg, who was the center fielder. And now Connor McIntyre is in center, and Cohen Stoner will be in right field. Dawson Geese, who was the pitcher, he's going to be at first base now. For this Cambridge team defensively for the Bobcats. But again, new pitcher Mason Gregg, a sophomore, replacing Dawson Geese in this 9th inning. He'll take on the 8, 9, and 1 batters, Jefferson Yoder, Ben Tanner, then the top of the order. As we were talking off the air, Bill, West Holmes has faced Mason Gregg before.
Yeah, they faced him in that Friday night game. He pitched 4 innings with a starting pitcher. We scored 3 runs off of him in the 4th inning. I think we have a pinch hitter here.
Colston Tenney, the sophomore, pitch hitting. That pitch going to be showing butt. He pulls it back. It's in there for a strike. So Colston Tenney in the pinch hit in the 8th slot for catcher Jefferson Yoder. And that pitch in the dirt goes to ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Tenney. 2-2 ball game in the 9th.
Tenney's played with the JVs most of the year, probably their leading hitter. That's why he's up there now, lefty. Looks like a good hitter.
And the pitch. Down low, ball 2. 2-1 the count. Of course, bats for the left side does Tenney. He'll dig his way in. Mason Gregg. Roxon fires the pitch. Curveball's one being bouncer towards second, going to be bobbled in the right field, and it'll be an error. And Tenney's going to be there across first base. It puts the ball in play on a 2-1 pitch, and error at second. And now the leadoff batter is aboard for the Knights.
How about that? I don't know if he's even batted all year on the varsity.
Well,
He's on first base.
Give him credit there to put that ball in play. Make him make a play, as they say. Now Ben Tanner is at the plate. Tanner 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts, and he's been hit by a pitch. Runner first. Again, the top of the ninth, tied at 2. Nobody out for West Holmes.
That's where you look good as a coach. You have a pinch hitter there. Pretty young kid in there, and he gets on base.
A swing and a miss at a high fastball there for a strike. Needing some kind of a spark, and they got it.
I think you'll see the Knights bunting here. I'm guessing. You can pinch run for Tenney. Of course, he'd be out of the game then.
The pitch. He'll show a bunt down the first base side. He'll put it down. Great bunt. Gloved over to first base. Close play. Going to be not in time.
Safe.
But he put it right down that first baseline, and it rolled for a little bit. Now, the pitcher, Mason Gregg, got to it. But good job by Tanner hustling down the first baseline. He dove the first base, and that underhand toss was not in time, and everybody's going to be safe. So call that a bunt single. As it turns out, and of course, Tenney's over to second. Nobody out for the top of the order.
You couldn't take that ball and put it any better.
No.
If you threw it. I mean, perfect placement. By the time the first baseman fielded the ball, he was already by him, head first slide. Okay, now you're first and second with no outs.
And a guy that's really swung the bat well today, Brock Gallion, is at the plate. 2 for 3. He's reached base all 4 times he's come to the plate. He has a double and has scored a run. He's also walked 1 time.
Well, Baseball 101 says this is a bunting situation. Coach Miller just talked to him. We'll see what happens. You put the runners in motion if you want. A lot of things you can do in this situation. You just have to get the bunt down.
Time is called.
Talked about holding that barrel higher and in front of the handle to make that ball scientifically go down and not up.
He'll stand back in here. We'll see if he does that. Now the pitch. It's going to be a line down the third base line in the left field, a base hit. Over to third base is Tenney, rounding third, being waved home, and the throw will be cut off. He will score. A rocket hit by Gallion down the third base line in the left, an RBI single. West Holmes has taken a 3-2 lead.
Big hit by Brock Gallion.
Now batting for the Knights, number 3.
What a night for Brock Gallion. His third hit. He's reached base now 5 times. It comes through again in the clutch of the ninth. The Knights have regained the lead at 3-2. And still nobody out. Here's Cooper Booth. The pitch. Shows bunt down the first base line. He'll be gloved, bobbled, and can't make a throw. Puts the bunt down. He'll get a sac bunt out of that, but also an error, and everybody's going to be safe. Now we have bases loaded.
Now batting number 1, Carson Tanner.
E3?
E1.
That's a pitcher,
wasn't it?
Yeah.
At the plate going to be Carson Tanner. Again, we talked about this tonight. A good guy to have at the plate in this situation. See if he can come through this time. He's due. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the guy you want up for sure.
The pitch will on. Popped up. That's going to be an infield fly roll into effect. Batter automatically out, and it will be caught. Yeah, but there's now the first out of the inning.
Call the ball.
So 1 down. Again, bases are loaded. A run has scored. At the plate going to be Hunter Aaron. And he is 0 for 3. Has been hit by a pitch.
Hunter Aaron.
Booth at first, Gallion at second, and Tanner's at third. Gregg the pitch. Curveball. That's in there for a strike. Goes to 0-1. 3-2 West Holmes lead, but boy, if you're West Holmes, you feel a lot more comfortable if you can add on a couple more runs here. Obviously, Cambridge trying to minimize the damage to give themselves a chance. Time is called. As Riggs takes his foot off the rubber, now he'll step back on. Mason Gregg, now the pitch. Curveball swallowing a hammer to left field, going to be over the head of the left fielder. Michael McHale rolls to the fence. Scoring from third base, Tanner behind him. Gallion will score. Cooper Booth, he'll go to third base in a 2 RBI double by Hunter Aaron. He comes through there in the 9th inning. West Holmes, a 5-2 advantage.
Now batting for the Knights, number 12.
Hunter Aaron coming through.
Well, we've said all game about him. You know, that's why he hit all year.
and he blasted that one.
Oh, my. That ball hit off the bottom of the fence. Almost the McDonald's sign out there.
And now Morgan Smith is at the plate. The guy doing the pitching right now for the Knights. He's 0 for 3 with an RBI. The pitch. Want to be a bouncer up the middle, going to be in the center field, a base hit. That could score too. And scoring is Cooper Booth behind him, coming toward home, and scoring, standing up. Hunter Aaron, 2 more runs have scored, and the Knights have broken the game wide open. In the ninth, they have a 7-2 lead, 5 runs scored at the top of the ninth for West Holmes. That time, a 2 RBI single for Morgan Smith.
Graham Martin.
At the plate, Graham Martin now. This all got started by an error to start the inning, and the Knights have taken it from there. The pitch in the dirt. Nice scoop by the catcher, Reagan Rogers, but a 1-0 count. Martin 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts and also a walk. The pitch. Fastball in the outside corner. A cold strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Martin.
Yeah, you had an error on a ground ball against a kid that hadn't batted much. You had a bunt single. You had a bunt that was booted.
High chopper, and on the third base side, it's foul.
Double with the bases loaded.
Yep.
Single with 2 runners on. And they have broken it open. You're right.
They've get those key hits in this ninth. Gregg, the pitch. So going to be a bouncer to the third base side. It's foul again, a little squibbler. Count remains at 1 ball, 2 strikes. 7-2 is the score. West Holmes now a 5-run lead after it was tied going into the ninth inning. Gregg, the pitch. Curveball in the dirt. Nice scoop again by Rogers. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Martin stands in. The pitch. That's in the dirt again. About the same spot through to first base. And it'll be Morgan Smith getting back there safely, but now a full count. Just 1 out in the inning. And the pitch. Down low, ball 4. That'll walk him. So Martin will take his base. He'll walk for a second time today. First and second now. With 1 out. And the ninth batter to come to the plate in this inning, Gus Warner, will stand in. He is 1 for 4 with a run scored. The pitch. Fastball high inside. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. So going to be a fly ball into Philly deep right field, going back and making the catch is going to be Stoner. And pretty good catch that time. The ball was hit over his head, is able to find it as he was twisting and turning. Finally found that ball and make the grab. That's the second out. But a good swing put on by Warner. Now we have officially batted around. The guy who began this inning will be at the plate, and that being actually Colton Tenney.
Yeah, he's still in the game.
Colston Tenney, the sophomore.
I'm guessing that when we go back on defense that Jefferson will go back in to catch and Tenney will be out of the game.
Fastball in the outside corner. It's a strike. He's the one that got on by the ear, eventually scored in this inning.
He sure doesn't lack for confidence up there. He just looks very, very sure of himself.
Pitch in the dirt for a ball, goes to 1-1. Martin's at first. Smith is at second base. 2 outs in the inning. 7-2 West Holmes. And the pitch. Swinging and missing a curveball. That'll be strike 2. 1-2 the count. Good pitch by Mason Gregg. And the pitch. It's going to be a bouncer down the first base side. It'll be glove, bobbled, and picked up and over the first base for the force out for Dawson Geese, and they'll do it here for the inning. But West Holmes scored 5 times here in the top of the ninth and through 8.5. It's West Holmes 7 and Cambridge 2. This is Sectional Championship Baseball on WKLM.
That special day is coming when that small child that you've always cared for will officially be all grown up and ready to take on that next phase of their life. When it's time to celebrate that special occasion, let Rody's IGA take care of all your graduation party needs. Their deli and bakery department can customize meat and cheese platters, watermelon boats, relish trays, salads, homemade dips, party buns, and those special graduation picture cakes. Stop in or call ahead at 674-7075 for graduation and Memorial Day. So after the applause, let the party begin at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg. At Pomerene Hospital, they understand that access to quality health care is essential for rural and small-town residents. Each day, their specialists provide nationally recognized care at facilities across Holmes, Ashland, and Tuscarawas counties. Whether you're growing a family or making the most of your golden years, you can trust them for reliable patient outcomes at every stage of life. From outpatient services to advanced treatments, learn how they're setting a new standard for community-based health care. And remember that no matter where life takes you, Pomerene is just around the corner. Find a location at PomereneHospital.org.
Fikert Concrete, located on County Road 189 between Benton and Holmesville, specializes in ready-mix concrete and state-approved limestone, sand, and gravel. All mixed styles are available, and you can count on fast, dependable delivery and competitive prices. Fikert Concrete has served Holmes and surrounding counties for over 75 years. Call Fikert Concrete today for all your concrete needs at 674-0038. Remember, for quality concrete, it's Fikert Concrete.
Here we are to the bottom of the ninth inning. West Holmes trying to close this game out and move on to Monday's district semifinals. They're up 7-2 in the bottom of the ninth. That pitch will be fly ball towards Sheldon left. Going to be a diving grab. It'll be caught in left field for the Knights. And Gus Warner, I believe, out there in left. And boy, he was playing shallow, about the perfect depth there. That looked like that would normally be a bloop single, but he was right there to make that catch.
Yeah, good job by playing the right spot by Gus Warner. It's a big out.
Cambridge, number 1, Connor
So Cohen Stoner leads off with the fly out the left. Connor McIntyre's at the plate. He's 0 for 3. Cambridge down to their final 2 outs. Morgan Smith the pitch. Fastball goes high for a ball. And the Killbuck Savings Bank proudly supporting the local youth, and they hope that you all knock it out of the park. That's the Killbuck Savings Bank. The 1-0. Going to be in there for a strike. Goes to 1 ball, 1 strike to McIntyre.
We talked last about how well McIntyre swings the bat. He really takes a nice rip at it. A really beautiful swing.
Here's the pitch. That'll be in the dirt for a ball. Goes to 2-1. Martin, we mentioned his action this year, 1-3 record on the mound. Had thrown 24 innings on the season, but again, it just got better and better all season long. And in the spot to try and close it out for the Knights right here. Morgan Smith the pitch, going to be a swing and a miss. Strike 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Connor McIntyre. Smith now the pitch. Swampy fouled back into the street, and the count will remain at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
These extra inning tournament affairs are nothing new to West Holmes. Last year they played Riverview in the first game, and I believe it went 12 innings.
Yeah. The pitch down low inside for a ball, 3-2 count.
West Holmes won that game, then faced Cambridge and lost the next round in the districts, but it's getting real dark then. Fortunately, we have lights here.
Yeah, that does help. And here's the payoff. Going to be outside ball 4. That'll walk him, but you get to the tournament, you expect both teams to throw in their best, so it's not all that uncommon to see games go into the extra innings.
Sure. Low scoring.
Now batting for the Bobcats.
Third walk thrown by Smith in relief. Runner at first, 1 out. At the plate going to be Michael McHale. McHale 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts so far today. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Runner at first, there's 1 out. Bottom of the 9th. The throw to first base by Smith. And back there safely is McIntyre. Again, this game being video live streamed on the WKLM YouTube page tonight, courtesy of Claxon Communications. They pitch outside for a ball. 1-1 count. And, of course, the team of Sheldon, Stotts, Sydney Stewart, Andrew Dunlap, and Avery Stewart, helping you bring you this video live stream coverage on the WKLM YouTube page. Go to first base, and again, back there safely is McIntyre. We're also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. And Blaisdon Mullins back at WKLM Sports Central. Now the 1-1. Down low in the dirt, that's going to be a ball, 2-1 count.
You'd be hard-pressed to find better live streaming than Claxon Communications. Let's just tell it like it is.
They do a great job.
Holmes County kids are so lucky to have them, as well as WKLM and the voice of Matt Roy.
The pitch will be a bouncer toward third. Will Scribbler glove. Thrown to first base, going to be in time for the out. Good play by Sprang the charge after that ball. Make that throw. And there's now 2 down in the inning. That could have been trouble, but he went after it.
Threw a strike.
Yes, he did.
Counted. Good job.
And here we are, down to the final out is Cambridge, and it'll be Riley Wilson that's trying to keep it going for the Bobcats. He's a junior. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts and a walk. And Wyatt Miller out to the mound just to have a little discussion with his infield and pitcher, trying to get this final out. Always the hardest to get, isn't it, Bill, that final out of the game?
It sure is.
At least it seems that way.
My assistant had tried with Will Brenner for years and years and years. And we'd be there in the 7th, and we'd be up 1 run, the leadoff hitter would get on the other team, and he'd always look at me and he goes, "Never easy, is it?" He'd always say, "This summer we'll be out on your lake fishing, and this won't matter so much." Boy, it mattered now, though, you know.
Yep, no doubt. Discussion over.
You certainly feel a little better when you're up 5 runs, though, than if it was a 1-run game.
That helps out tremendously. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nicely paced on the pitch on the outside part of the plate by Morgan Smith. 0-1 count to Riley Wilson. 7-2 West Holmes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Sees strike number 2. 0-2 count to Wilson now. Now down to their final strike are the Bobcats. Smith, now the pitch. Going to be just off the mark. Well, that's a tough take right there. But it is ball 1, 1-2 count to Wilson. Smith comes to a set, and the pitch. In the dirt, that's going to be ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Wilson.
Give a shout out to home plate umpire Bruce Walker today, one of the better umpires in the area. Always liked when I had him come. He's done an excellent job, been very consistent, giving that outside corner all game.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That'll do it for the inning in the ball game. And West Holmes going on to the district semifinals. The 4th strikeout thrown in relief by Morgan Smith. And the Knights win it today in extra innings by the final margin of 7-2. What a ball game tonight at Don Coss Field. West Holmes the winner. They go to 11-15. They'll go on to face likely the top seed St. Clairsville Monday at 5 o'clock at a neutral site. Cambridge, the 7th seed, ends their tournament run with a record of 13-7, snapping a 3-game winning streak. Again, the final, West Holmes the winner at 7-2 and 9 innings to move on to Monday's district semifinals. Back with a post-game show next on WKLM.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details. Located on State Route 83 in Millersburg.
Are you ready to accelerate towards your dreams with a new car, ATV, boat, or some extra cash for personal needs? This is Zach Deidinger, a banking center manager at the Commercial and Savings Bank, here to help you fund your next adventure. Our team of experts is committed to finding the right solution for you with competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service. Visit csb1.com to apply online or give us a call at 800-654-9015 to speak with a loan specialist and discover the CSB Advantage. The Commercial and Savings Bank. Relationships you can bank on. Member FDIC.
When you work the land, you know, out there in some far corner of a field, there's an old steel fence post that has your number. And that's when you should have ours. We're your certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. And when you need service, give us a call. We're specially trained and equipped to handle all your on-farm, in-field tire repair and replacement needs.
Call Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39 Millersburg, for your farm tire needs.
This is Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. I have partnered with Buckeye Insurance Group to provide our customers with insurance coverage at competitive rates, backed by outstanding service. If you would like a no-obligation review of your farm, home, or auto insurance, see me, Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
And tonight's postgame show brought to you by Denko Marketing. West Holmes wins it in extra innings through 9 innings tonight. They win at 7-2 to move on to the district semifinals. West Holmes scored a run in the top of the first inning after Brock Allen led off with an error to get on board. And then after a strikeout, it was a single by Carson Taylor. And then Hunter Arn got hit by a pitch, then a sacrifice fly to right field by Morgan Smith. And it would score Brock Gallion, and West Holmes took a 1-0 lead. Cambridge answered the bottom of the first on an RBI single by Dawson Geese, who knocked in Keaton Kaiser, who got on by getting hit by a pitch. And it was tied at 1-1. And it stayed that way until the top of the fifth inning. West Holmes would regap the lead again in the fifth, as the Knights in that fifth inning got a leadoff single by Gus Warner. Then after a sac bunt by Jefferson Yoder, and then Tanner got hit by a pitch, a single by Brock Gallion, then an RBI single after that by Cooper Booth. And that gave West Holmes a 2-1 lead. But then Cambridge, they were tied up with a run in the bottom of the sixth inning. After a leadoff walk to Keaton Kaiser, then a sac bunt, a strikeout. It was RBI single by Mason Gregg, who came through the knock-in Kaiser. And we're tied again at 2 apiece through 6 innings. Then it stayed at 2-2 through the 7th and 8th innings, all the way into the top of the 9th. Then the West Holmes broke the game wide open with a huge top of the 9th inning after it was Colston Tenney, the sophomore, led off the inning with a pinch hit. He got on by an error, then a bunt single by Ben Tanner, then the RBI single by Brock Gallion, and after a sac bunt and an error with Booth getting on board, pop out the short by Carson Tanner, but then a 2 RBI double by Hunter Arn, a 2 RBI single by Morgan Smith. And West Holmes scored 5 times in the top of the 9th, and they win it by the final score of 7-2 over the Cambridge Bobcats to move on to Monday's district semifinals. Back with the final numbers after this from Denko Marketing.
Denko Marketing of Millersburg has customers in all 50 states, Canada, and South America. Each day, over 300 shipments of garage door parts are shipped to customers everywhere by Denko Marketing. And while Denko Marketing appreciates this wide and varied market in the country and in the world, the thing they appreciate most is where they are located: home. That's why they support various community activities and devote as much attention to here as to there. At Denko Marketing, the most important business at hand is the business of home.
And once again here, it was West Holmes getting the victory tonight by the final margin of 7-2. And that was in 9 innings this evening to get this victory. For West Holmes, they had 7 runs on 9 hits, 1 error, 10 left on base. Brock Allen, the leadoff man, he led the way, as he would end up going 3 for 4 at the plate. Also scored a run. He walked. He got reached base 5 times and also had an RBI. Scored 2 times on the night and had that RBI single back in the 9th for Brock Gallion for the Knights. Also for West Holmes offensively, Hunter Arn would go 1 for 4 at the plate. He had a 2 RBI double and scored a run in that last inning. Also was hit by a pitch on the evening. And also for West Holmes, going 1 for 4 at the plate. Morgan Smith had an RBI, 2 RBI single in that last inning as well for the West Holmes offense. And on the other end for Cambridge, they had 2 runs on 3 hits, 3 errors, and 7 left on base. So not a lot of hits today. 3 hits in all for this Cambridge offense. As far as Cambridge is concerned, it was Dawson Geese who hit 1 for 3 at the plate. He had an RBI. He also walked 1 time for the Bobcats as well. And also Cohen Stoner who ended up going 1 for 3 at the plate as well. On the mound for West Holmes, there was Carson Tainer, the junior, with the first 6 innings. He allowed 2 runs, both earned, 3 hits, struck out 10. He walked 2 and hit 2 batters. But then Morgan Smith came in relief to get the win. He pitched the final 3 innings. He allowed no runs, no hits, struck out 4, walking 3. Improved his record on the mound. Did Morgan Smith 2-2-3. And on the other end for Cambridge, it was Dawson Geese, the sophomore, who hit the first 8 innings. He allowed 2 runs, 1 earned, 5 hits, struck out 13 batters. He walked 2 and hit 3 batters. Mason Gregg, the sophomore, gets the loss in relief. He pitched the final 1 inning of relief, allowed 5 runs, but none were earned. And 4 hits, struck out nobody. He walked 1 in that relief appearance. West Holmes winner 7-2 in 9 innings. They're moving on to Monday's district semifinals. Back one more time after this from Denko Marketing.
Denko Marketing of Millersburg has customers in all 50 states, Canada, and South America. Each day, over 300 shipments of garage door parts are shipped to customers everywhere by Denko Marketing. And while Denko Marketing appreciates this wide and varied market in the country and in the world, the thing they appreciate most is where they are located: home. That's why they support various community activities and devote as much attention to here as to there. At Denko Marketing, the most important business at hand is the business of home.
West Holmes a winner 7-2 in 9 innings to move on to Monday's district semifinals. Matt Croy alongside Bill Pim for the broadcast. Our Charm Pizza player of the game going to go to Brock Gallion, and any leadoff guy, you want him to get on base. That's their biggest job, right, Bill? And Brock Gallion reached base 5 times tonight, 3 hits, and he did his job this evening.
I told our leadoff hitters, if you bat 5 times, you should be on base 3 of the 5. Look at your uniform. If it's dirty, you probably played well. If it's not, if it's clean, you didn't play very well. Not only was he on not 3 times, but 5 out of 5. You know, he had a gruesome elbow injury in football, and he's been behind the 8 ball pretty much all season. He's fought through it. I think he's getting healthy now. He's swinging the bat a lot better. You know, sophomore, the sky's the limit for that kid. But, boy, if he gets on 5 times, you're going to win some ball games.
Yeah, they won tonight. Again, Brock Gallion will be our Charm Pizza player of the contest. Is West Holmes gets the win, 7-2 in 9 innings. This was a grind-out affair, as you have to do that here at this time of year, Bill. And West Holmes, they will find a way to get the key hits late in that game, along with the pitching, to get this win.
Sure. I don't know that you could find 2 more evenly matched teams. I talked to Coach Miller about the draw last Sunday, whenever it was. You know, they had a choice of going Carrollton or going Cambridge or playing the extra game on Saturday, this past Saturday, the pigtail game. They chose this game. They felt they could beat Cambridge. All the pigtail teams were supposed to play Saturday, got rained down, or started the game and got rained down. They all had to finish yesterday. So, you know, you're throwing your ace, you're throwing your number 2 against the other team's number 1. Puts you in a disadvantage already. But, yeah, great 2 evenly matched teams. I'm watching the Cambridge team out in the outfield. You know, this is a tough one when you're seniors. This is your last game. Sure. A lot of tears. I saw the coach hugging the kids. I've been there, you know. Underclassmen, you think you're going to play forever. You know,
right.
You go, I got 1 or 2 more, you know, whatever you got left. Seniors is different.
Sure.
You know, you feel it. So, they represent themselves really well. Cambridge, good team, well-behaved, play with class, and same for West Holmes. I'm just happy for West Holmes and Coach Miller. They've had so many games like this that have gone the wrong way. They're not the same team that they were at the beginning of the year.
Right.
The kids are swinging the bat so much better. The pitchers are throwing strikes and throwing hard. The catcher threw somebody out by a lot tonight. Only 1 ball back to the backstop. I know you're looking at St. Clairsville, the number 1 seed. I don't think if you're St. Clairsville, you want to face West Holmes. They have no reason to be afraid of anybody at this point.
No, West Holmes not fazed by anybody, so that should be a fun one coming up on Monday against St. Clairsville, no doubt about it. Well, Bill, thanks for your time as always, and we'll do it again here. Why not, huh?
All right, thank you, Matt.
All right, that's Bill Pim. Again, West Holmes to win. They go to 11-15. They'll take on likely St. Clairsville Monday in the district semifinals. That'll be Monday, 5 o'clock at a neutral site. And Cambridge ends their tournament run with a record of 13-7. That'll wrap things up for us here from Don Coss Field in Cambridge. We're going to thank our video live streaming crew from Claxon Communications, that being Sheldon Stotts, Sydney Stewart, Andrew Dunlap, and Avery Stewart, allowing us to bring you this video live stream coverage. Also thanks to Blaisdell Mullins back at WKLM Sports Central. The postgame show brought to you by Denko Marketing. West Holmes moving on. They win it by the score of 7-2 over Cambridge in 9 innings to move on to Monday's district semifinals. So long, everybody.
Thank you for watching high school baseball from your hometown radio station, FM 95.3 WKLM.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.